was good.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's do this. Make it happen.
3, 2, fun.
3, 2, fun. Boom. Okay. Now it just says Zoom YouTube broadcast. It didn't have the title I put on there. Oh well. Is it going?
It was good. Oh boy.
Yep, we're going. All right.
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Are we live? Are we doing it? Because it's not showing up on my computer.
It's on. Now it just says Hold on. Zoom YouTube broadcast. It's a little behind, but there we go. It's on. We're living the dream right here. All right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Friday night. We're all hanging out. You got nothing better to do than hang out with us? We're doing it.
That's just sad.
That's just sad.
Yep. All right. That's all I got.
All right. Good night, everyone.
See you. Let me see. Where do I have
mine's not showing up.
I see it. I see all the comments, people saying hi. They're talking to us.
Weird.
Just refresh your thing, and
I'm doing it. I'm refreshing. I'm so refreshed.
I'm gonna get my earbuds. I don't know. Does it sound like there's an echo or anything? Does it sound okay, everybody?
Sounds okay.
Just wanted to see if I needed the earbuds or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
You're not getting anything?
I'm not getting the feed. Not sure why.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing questions, and I'm seeing people saying hello. We got
Hi, everybody.
106 people in the house so far.
Wow. Give me a second to catch up to you guys, and we'll get into this horse shit.
Horse shit. Okay, no echo. That's a good thing. Okay.
No echo. No, I guess oh, there it is.
Okay, it did put up the right title, the thing with two heads. Okay.
All right, here we are.
Yay!
Yay! Right. Colin Murdy.
Oh, is Colin Murdy there?
No, I just saw his name. Someone commented on it.
Warm.
No, Bubba Hotep, I'm not drunk, so go fuck yourself.
You're drunk?
I wish. Jeez. Kidding me? I should be drunk for this.
Somebody said no Mad Monster. No, I'm not at Mad Monster this weekend. So
no.
Clearly I'm not. I'm in my house. The other side of the country.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Friday night. We're all hanging out. I hope you ordered your pizza. I hope you poured your drinks. I hope that you are being cool to each other. I hope that this is entertaining for you. We're just going to hang out, talk shit, talk about stuff we saw, talk about a couple get off my lawns. I know Sean has a myriad of get off my lawns.
As usual.
And we're going to have a little special guest with Nick coming on. And we're going to hang out for a little while. So thanks for coming.
We already got a super chat. Wow. $2. It's really worth $2 to Cesar Hernandez to know if we have seen the last voyage of the Deadmeter. Wait, who just gave us $100? What the hell? You serious?
Holy shit. Lee the Machine Bowers.
Gee, well, I don't want to discount the $2 question. Let's get that done but
let's not do that
first. But Lee, we got to talk to Lee in a second. But I did not see that movie. Did you? Last Voyage of the
I did see it.
And?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay.
It was okay. Although it was up for an Oscar, or it's not up for an Oscar for makeup, but I think it made the Bake Off, and which pissed me off because a lot of it was digital. It was, they digitally went over it a lot. So, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's not. It's okay. It's okay. It's just okay. It's me.
I mean, should I bother?
Nah.
Okay. Sinister says, let's start this off right. And that's it. He gave us $1.99 to say that.
Thank you.
But Lee the Machine Bowers, hey, my handsome fellas, Happy Friday, Chris. I got the Making of Halloween 2018 Kills and Ends book. Love it. Love your work. And Sean, hope you like that Terror Train figure I sent you. Yes. And as a matter of fact, I was going to show it off.
Look at that.
How
there
cool
it
is that? You're sending us money and figures, and why? Wow. But thank you. This is rad. And look,
Terror Train T-shirt.
I think that might be the same art almost.
Wow, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I have it here in my stack of things I wanted to talk about. That's thank you.
All right. This is super cool that we can all hang out and you guys are chatting with us and each other. It's super cool that you guys are that we're all a community here and hanging out and talking to each other.
Oh, so, God.
Super fun.
It's getting ahead of us now. We got 263 people watching.
Holy crap.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Brandon Collins says, "Give me fuel, give me fire, give me Reba McEntire."
Nice.
That I can't help you with. Jeff Kenny said, "Flashback weekend in August. I will definitely be there." I don't know if I know they wanted Chris back. I don't know. I'm not sure on Chris, but I know they wanted him back. We've been talking.
Nobody wants me.
They did. James Zills just sent us $1.99, and that's it. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Yay!
Thank you.
Let's celebrate.
Congratulations.
A lot of happy Halloweens.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Looks like somebody asked if I'm selling my thing display back there, my thing diorama. I am not selling it. I made that. It took a lot of work, and it was a pain in the ass, and I'm not selling it. So I'm sorry to disappoint you.
They Live Horrors Hallowed Grounds. I have started filming it, but I've been really picking away at it slowly. It's not high on the priority list. I've got many episodes I've already filmed that I need to edit first. So, what time is Nick stopping by? Well, that's a surprise. When he pops in there, look at the clock. Your question will be answered.
That's when he's stopping by.
That's exactly when he'll be there. Let's get to 1,000 viewers. I doubt that's going to happen, but you never know. There might be a lot of people bored.
Nah.
Frankie Fear, are you going to be at Living Dead Convention in June? I plan on it. Especially since we just got the news that Steel City Comic Con lost their venue and April is their last show, and I won't be there in April. Yeah. They're turning
their last show.
Well, they're going to move to a new venue because, which sucks because the one across the street from the Monroeville Mall, they're turning it into a Hobby Lobby.
Wow.
Yep.
That place that we were just at?
Yeah. It's going to become a Hobby Lobby.
Wow. That's crazy. All right.
All right. Yeah. So boo on that. Daniel Crewstone. Hey fellas, glad to see you. Love you guys. Wait, hey fellas, glad to see you. Love you guys. No, thank you, sir.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, Colin Murdy's in the house.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
where's he at?
Murdy.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he had a little comment.
Oh, there he is. I have a friend getting me a signed John Christ item this weekend at Mad Monster. Yeah, I got a story. So John Christ actually hit me up and asked me if I wanted to jam with him at Mad Monster this weekend.
Wow.
Wanted me to play drums, and he wanted to put a jam session together at the show. And man, how I would have loved to have played with John Christ from Danzig, but yeah. I'm not there. So I said, hey, maybe in Arizona if he does the Arizona one. So, but that would have been rad. Here, I don't want to miss these super chats. People are, let's see, the classically deceased. Hey guys, what movies are you guys looking forward to the most this year? I'm looking forward to Nosferatu and seeing how Bill Skarsgård will do in that role. Not really looking forward to that movie. I'll watch it, but
I like Robert Eggers. I like his movies. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything you're looking forward to this year, movie wise? There is something.
I really wanted to see Godzilla -1, though I know that already came out. I missed it. I heard so many good things about it, and I really want to see it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that whenever that comes on streaming or whatever. So I want to see Godzilla -1 a lot. I'm looking forward to Nosferatu.
Yeah.
There's a couple Frankenstein movies in the works. One with Guillermo del Toro is doing the Frankenstein movie, which I'm looking forward to. I don't think it's going to come out this year. I think it'll be next year. And Maggie Gyllenhaal is actually directing a Bride of Frankenstein movie, which I'm interested in. So I don't know. There's a few that I'm interested in. Yeah.
Got 323 people watching now.
Holy shit.
I went and saw Godzilla -1 in IMAX. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Brad J just wanted to be in the $2 club. Congratulations, you've made it. I know there's something that I wanted to see coming out, and at the moment it's not in my mind, so I don't know. Dipper04 said, Chris, how do you go about painting the screen used Corey's scarecrow masks, and do you know where they all are now?
How do you go about painting them? Well, I just make it up as I go, buddy. That's what I do. I just I paint them the way that I think they should look. Where they all are right now, yeah, I know that I think Trancas has one. I think Blumhouse has one. I have one. I think that's all I made. I don't think there aren't that many of those masks out there. So I do know where they all are.
Wendy Wooten says, hi from the UK. Love the show, and the work you guys do is awesome. Thank you for all your hard work. Totally love the Get Off My Lawns. You are welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you for watching.
Let me give her a Get Off My Lawn real quick. I'll throw one out while we're, since she brought it up. Let me find one real quick. How about, well, this kind of is let's see. All right. This happened yesterday. So when you go to the post office, all right.
Yeah.
And the person in line in front of you doesn't have their shit ready, and they walk up like with the envelope and the thing they want to send, and they're they don't have it like ready to go.
Right.
So annoying. Had a woman yesterday literally and she had to keep going back to grab stuff. They said, no, you need that form over there, this and that. And it's like, lady, how hard is it? Put it in an envelope, seal it.
Get your shit together.
Write the thing on it.
Yeah.
Pay for it. Easy.
Do that before you even get in the car and go to the post office.
Exactly. That shit's done before I walk out of the house. Yeah. Brett Patrick said, hi, guys. Are you guys fans of the original RoboCop? If so, did you watch the 4-part Robo documentary? Highly recommend it. Cheers. I haven't watched that yet, but I am a fan.
I did watch it. It's fantastic. It's great. I am a fan of that movie, and that documentary is fantastic. It's really good. You should definitely check that out, Sean. It's really good.
Yeah, I definitely will, for sure. I'll for sure check that one out. God, I have a hard time keeping up with all these. Horror Chris. Somebody's trying to steal your name. Horror Chris. Can you ask Chris when he's going to start doing free rehauls? I can ask him. Yeah.
Free rehauls? I'm not doing free rehauls, buddy. I'll do paid rehauls, but I ain't doing free rehauls.
Oh, now you're opening a can of worms.
Oh, I did just do that. I just opened up a can of worms. I actually rehauled a couple masks recently just for fun, and I think I'm going to sell them. That's one of them right there, actually. See that one in the background right there? Beep.
It's really washed out. You can't see it.
It's washed out. But anyway, yeah, that's a rehauled mask. So I think I might do a couple. I might do a limited edition, limited amount of rehauls to sell. I'm not doing them for free. You don't deserve them for free.
Nope. The Shape of Winter said, love you guys and the show. Hopefully we can see another interview with James Jude Courtney. Chris can tell where the scarecrow. Wait, Chris can tell where the scarecrow masks are and where he got the ring. What?
I don't know what that means.
Chris can tell where the scarecrow masks are and where he got the ring? Question mark.
The ring. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. But you just told where the scarecrow masks were.
I did, yeah. We're getting a lot of super chats.
Yeah, it's super.
It's really super.
It makes me sad that I'm skipping other ones, but I don't want to people that are throwing away their hard-earned money to ask us questions.
Yeah, bear with us. Bear with Jesus. Us. Sean's going to catch up.
Wait, Lee the Machine Bowers, another $49.99. Dude.
What? Lee.
Pump the brakes, Lee. Said, have you all seen the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire and Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire trailers? If so, what are y'all thoughts? I don't think I've seen Godzilla versus Kong trailer, but I saw the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire trailer and was very underwhelmed. I don't really care for the new Ghostbusters movies.
I don't either, and I should. Like in theory, I like the idea of it, but I'm such a big fan of the original Ghostbusters that
Me too.
It's a thing that just sticks in a place in time and is I don't know. You're never going to do any better than that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that they brought kids into it.
I don't like that either. Yeah,
I know they're trying
to Stranger Things.
Yeah, they're trying to make it Stranger Things meets Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Somebody said that they said it's nice to see I changed my channel name. I got a story behind that. So I did that last night on Ambien, not aware that I did it till the next morning. Totally
really?
True. Because I was talking to Brian about changing.
It looped you out that much? You got fucked up that much that you don't remember?
If I don't go right to bed, loopy things can happen. And I also put up that video. I'd made that video, the name change video. I put it up last night too. Apparently, and somehow or for some reason turned the comments off on it, which I never do. So I woke up and anyway, I didn't know I did that. So I tried to change it back, you have to wait 14 days to change the name. God. So that's okay. It's not like it's messed up. But
what did you change it to that you have to change it back?
A lot of people are saying you should just make the channel Sean Clark and it'd be easier to find.
Right.
But it's still going to be at Malfunction because that's the whatever the address, so to speak. So I put Sean Clark, aka Malfunction. That's what it says right now, apparently.
Okay, that's not confusing at all.
Yeah, it's stupid. Anyway, Anthony Watt, thank you for your $2. Frankenmoose, hello, it's 2 a.m. here in the UK, but I wanted to catch you both. Christopher, would you ever do a UK con? Also, Sean, did you get the Terror Train swag? The Terror Train swag? I mean, I got that figure. What Terror Train swag? I guess I didn't get the Terror Train swag.
Thank you for being up in the UK at 2 a.m. My God, you guys are hardcore. Thank you for that.
Are you doing UK this year? I know we were talking about.
No, I was not booked on any UK trips. So, but I know that I would do.
I know I was
trip,
talking.
Absolutely.
I was talking to the For the Love of Horror about bringing you out. I mean, yeah. So it's possible. It's possible.
Possible. Maybe.
Well, goddamn, I hate it when this thing jumps when you're trying to scroll to something. TSL Movie Podcast, Sean. That's Slaughtered Lamb. Those are our friends at the Slaughtered Lamb in UK. Sean, it's time you brought Chris to the UK. For the Love of Horror, we'll welcome him with open arms. It's time. I think that might have been a little mistype there, but no, agreed. He'd love to come. The shitty part is I don't think I'm going to be there this year. So we'd probably wait until we could do it together. But
I would love to do it. I love the UK. I love you guys, and I would love to come and visit you.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a really big U.S. show that same weekend that I have all the Scream people in, and it's going to be kind of a monster. So I'm trying to figure that one out. We'll figure it out. Oh, 393 people watching now. Can we creep up over 400? Who knows?
Holy crap. I'm sorry
no,
if we can't keep up with all your questions and all your stuff. We're going to try to do that. Hang in there.
We're trying.
We're trying.
I have like such a huge list of things to talk about, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to any of them.
We're not going to talk about anything.
Oh, Nova Feedback said, Sean, does your old bandmate Al James have any good stories from playing with Killing Joke? R.I.P. Geordie Walker. I mean, I know he had a blast playing with them. He's played with a lot of bands, man. Al played for Cypress Hill during the whole rock superstar era. He also played with Jello Biafra for a while. Now he's a guitar tech for Clutch and has been for, God, like 15 years or something. Chris Hernandez wants to know, if Chris makes it to Flashback, would you guys do another live show at the convention? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wow, there's a lot going on in here.
I know.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Eric Ragosa Sanchez, if there is a NECA figure you two Lords of Horror would like to have made, which one would you like? For me, it's the sax guy from Lost Boys. Come with a tiny tube of oil. I still believe. Sean rules. Okay, thank you. If you could have any NECA figure of any character from any horror film, what would you choose? What figure?
Oh, man. That's a hard
question.
I know.
I got one. I think I got one. Well, I don't think it would be. Nah, it probably wouldn't work. I was thinking it would be cool to get a Terror Train figure that you could have the interchangeable masks, but he has different costumes every time too, so that probably wouldn't work. You'd have to have different figures.
That's pretty obscure too.
Well, that's what it's about. Be obscure. I would go with I want a Goat Man figure from Black Waters of Echoes Pond.
You know what I want? I want a NECA figure of me in Kill Bill.
Oh, okay. Or how about a NECA figure of the cop from Halloween with your regular head, and then that one can come with it.
That's right. And then that one can come with it. That's right.
Yeah.
There you go. Answer your question.
Rock Skate Boy said it's 2:20 a.m. in the UK. Just wanted to say hi to you and Chris. Looking forward to seeing you in Manchester as always, my friend. Hopefully we'll be there. Hey, Scott on Tape's dropping by. I see. How you doing, Scott?
Hi, Scott.
Somebody liked my Horrors Hall Grounds Clockwork Orange episode. Thank you. I worked very hard on that. Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
I put a lot of work into that.
It's a good one. I liked your Botine artwork one as well. I watched that too. And
I
thank you for giving me one of those. I have one of those in there.
Yeah, which one did I give you? What did it look like? I don't even remember.
It's from Twilight Zone. It's one of the, with the tongue hanging out and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm down to 2 left. They're all sold except for 2.
Really?
I mean, I kept 2 for myself.
Right.
But they're all gone but 2. So if anybody is interested, hit me up. I have people kind of waffling on the fence for those last couple.
Right.
But
they're
believe
badass.
me, I mean, it's original art by the man himself. Come on.
Yeah.
The Horror Shrine said, Sean, like you're my bloody Valentine. There it is. Hoodie, do you still have the pickaxe Peter Cowper gave you? Of course I do. Absolutely. It's upstairs. Robert Kent said, I've been following the channel content for about a year. Headed to my first convention in March. Horror Hound in he put Hellhound, but Horror Hound in Ohio. This is also my first time tuning in live. Much love to you guys and the community. Oh, well, thank you, sir. We appreciate you. I'll see you at Horror Hound. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Live Music Daily said, nice to see Sean in Atlanta. You made a killer playlist. Glad Norman Reedus gave you credit. He only gave me credit because I was sitting on the floor right by him counting money when you came up and asked that question, as I saw him. I heard whose playlist is great, and I saw him look down at me to see if I heard the question. I looked up and he went, "Oh, that's Sean." Otherwise, he would have took credit. He said, "You guys have any good live shows coming up, like concerts? I'm guessing. Do you have tickets to any concerts coming up?"
I don't. I have no tickets.
In fact, I bought tickets yesterday to a concert.
Which one?
Helmet and Cro-Mags are playing the Observatory in Santa Ana.
I didn't even know Helmet was still playing. Holy crap.
They are. Whether you like it or not, they are. 425 people watching now. Can we hit 500? Can we hit 500? I don't think so.
Cool.
I don't have faith. Let's see. Wow, I'm getting really behind. Classically Deceased. Did Chris ever check out the band The Warning? Actually, we talked about this before we came on.
I did check them out. I like them. They're cool. Yeah.
Blake Corley said, "I just wanted to thank you guys for this show. I tried to take my life a couple days ago, and since then you guys have been keeping a smile on my face while I was in the hospital." Dude, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, I'm happy that in our indirect sort of way we were able to, because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, we got so much better shows coming that are going to smoke these you don't want to miss them, because
that's right.
So you better stick around.
Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't do anything silly.
I got your back. I got you.
You only got one life. You don't get a do-over. And,
nobody
sometimes
really knows that, though. Nobody really knows that. You might have a do-over.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And no, it's, just come on, man. I mean, I'm glad you're still with us. I mean, you probably shouldn't have, I feel like giving the money back. I don't know how to, but, but I appreciate you, man. Leave the Machine Bowers again, bro. What are you doing? Hey, Chris, went Scream 6 when it came out in the theaters. Worst experience. A mother brings her kids with her. Oh my God, it was a nightmare. I couldn't enjoy the movie.
Yeah, kids aren't allowed to go to the movies unless it's an animated kids movie. That's it.
I really think there should be like non-kids screenings.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Where you don't have to deal with that. Also, I really think they should ban cell phones from theaters. Period.
I agree. I think they should put them in those little pockets.
Yeah.
When you go to some of those concerts and you put them, I think they should do that.
Every
movie, every single movie, they should do that.
Rock Skate Boy said, "It's Mark, by the way. I forget my name's not on here." Well, I like Mark better than Rock Skate Boy.
Rock Skate Boy.
Rock Skate Boy sounds like a song by what's that chick? Skater Boy. What was her name?
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, sounds like an Avril Lavigne song.
You're welcome. I know that. I knew that.
Yeah, you just did that. F Bass. I don't know if it's F Bass or F Bass. Said, "Mr. Nelson, my aunt used to be best friends with V. Neil. Do you know who is doing the new Beetlejuice makeup, and do think they will do her justice? This is my first ever super chat." Do you have any idea who's doing the Beetlejuice makeup?
I have no idea. I don't know. I know they shot it overseas. Or no.
They shot it in the same place, Virginia.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they rebuilt the house on the same hill.
Oh, I don't know who's doing that makeup. I wish I'd have gotten that call. I would have loved to have done that, but I don't know who's doing that makeup, but I'm sure they did a good job. I'm sure it's going to look good.
Yeah. Had you done that one, I would have definitely been dropping by set to this.
I know, right? I wish I don't get those calls. I don't know why.
I'd love to meet Keaton. You ever met him?
Never met Michael Keaton. I would love to. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Christopher Stevenson said, "Mr. Nelson, would you ever sell the extra t-shirts you had made for your crew on the Halloween movies? I want one so bad."
Hell yeah, I'll sell you one. I got a bunch of them. I'm trying to get rid of them. At age 45, I brought them, and I was.
But you didn't have you needed to have them up. You would have sold them like that.
I know I didn't hang them up. I had some though, and I sold a few of them. But yeah, I'll sell an H45 T-shirt or an H45. I have a couple from each movie. So yeah, I'll hit me up on Instagram. I'll hook you up.
The R-rated show said Sean onset cinema sleepaway camp beach camp out experience tickets on sale now if you're interested in hitting up Camp Arawak. You know, I think that's cool that they do those, but when I go to do those things, I kind of want to do it. I don't want 100 fans there watching me do it. You know, I go to those things and I want to do them by myself. You know. Although I'm sure it would be fun.
You like to do it by yourself. You don't like to be watched.
I don't want to be watched.
You like to do it by yourself.
Yeah, by myself, behind closed doors, lube, lights low. Anyway.
You don't like to be watched.
No, I don't want to be watched. Frankenmoose is back. I spoke to you on Instagram about sending lobby cards. Oh, yes, the lobby cards. Hold up. They are right here. Now, when you said swag, I was thinking clothing. Yes, he sent me lobby cards. I actually have not opened them. I purposely waited, so I don't. Hold on, let's open them. Yeah. Shit. Oh, I don't want to tear the thing. But yes, I did get the lobby cards. Thank you. I'm curious. Is it a full set, or is it just random lobby cards? Not that I'll be not grateful. Either way, I'm grateful. But let's see. Oh wow, this looks like a full set. Got 1, got 2.
Look at that.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good one. 7 and 8. That would be a full set. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I think didn't you send Chris something too? Oh, you sent Chris. I think you sent Chris keychains and. I have a bag in my car that, remember I told you I took to CreepyCon and I forgot to give you. So, yes. So
we went to, we were at CreepyCon recently, everybody. There was a convention here in Ontario. Is that right?
Yep. Ontario.
California. And CreepyCon, it was huge. It was much bigger than I thought. Sean got me in for free, which was very nice of you. Thank you. I didn't have to stand in line with the riffraff. But that was fun. We had a good time. Just current events. We went to CreepyCon, and that was good. I had fun. I wasn't signing or appearing there, but I just went for fun, and it was a good time. Had a good time with that.
David Diggs said, "Hello, Sean and Chris. Great kings from Kentucky. Chris, I know you're a QOTSA fan.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, did you like their latest album, In Times New Roman?
I love it. I think it's a great album. I love it. I listen to it on repeat a lot. I was just listening to it again today. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of that album. And if you haven't heard it, sit down, listen to it. It's great.
You know, I think I have to, someone mentioned the warning. I do have a get off my lawn about the warning. So I went ahead and bought because I collect vinyl, as you can see back here. Yep. And I went and I bought that record, their newest one, and the one before. Super overpriced. It was $100 for 2 records.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Right. And no digital download. Did not come with it. Yeah, which I'm sorry, if you're going to charge that much money for vinyl, provide a digital download.
Right, I agree.
You know, something we never talked about that I remember we kind of forgot last time was talking about the Kiss final show and the announcement of them becoming avatars.
Oh, right.
Because I had people message me, asking me what I thought of that, and it's like, dude, I have no interest in the Avatar thing. I mean, I will say I was curious about the ABBA thing. And when I was in London, it was playing nearby. And I was thinking maybe I would go check that out. But at this point in my life, I'm not interested in seeing Kiss avatars. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely not. I have no. I didn't even want to see Kiss in their current incarnation. I saw Kiss back in the day, and you never need to see another Kiss concert ever. You know, to be honest with you.
We got lumps of it round, sent a super chat and then message retracted.
Oh,
so, was it?
All
was
right,
it? Then. I don't know. Was it?
Did we get all the super chats? We covered it all.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Hold on. There's more. I'm trying to get caught up here.
We'll get caught up, everybody.
And then maybe we can answer some of these other ones. Jason Thomas, hey, Sean and Chris, looking forward to Spookala. I was the guy with the Fireball Ministry shirt. Keep kicking ass with the podcast and videos. Hope to see you both again soon. I'm trying to remember Fireball Ministry shirt. Did we see you at Spookala? And you're saying you're looking forward to the next one? I mean, I'm sure if I saw somebody wearing a Fireball Ministry shirt, I would have made a comment, but I don't remember. My mind is not what it used to be. Let's see. Hold on. Digital download.
Trying to catch up.
Sean, you coming back to UK to do filming locations? I am eventually. Sean, how did you feel about the Thing series? If it ever happened, it was done with what? A Thing series?
There's a Thing series? No way. I didn't know about it.
I don't know what that's about. Anthony Watt said, hey, Sean, any chance we'll get a H2O Horrors Hallowed Ground soon? And Chris, thanks for your Officer Francis autograph pick I got at H45. Yeah, I'm gonna do H2O eventually. I've been there. I've done the. I've been inside the school. I wish I would have filmed it when I was there. It's just a matter of time. It's just I'm really busy. I've got way too many on my plate that I haven't put up, and people are bugging me about. So it's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. Scott on Tape was gonna do it with me, and he was gonna do Scream 3. There's Scream 3 that was shot there. Yeah. So we're going to kind of do those together. It's going to happen eventually. Let's see.
I'm reading some of these comments. They're hilarious. You guys are funny.
I was wrong. Jamie Babb said, I don't know if it's a he or she, Jamie. I don't know if it's a he or she. Sorry. I was an extra in Beetlejuice 2 up in Vermont, not Virginia, Vermont. I knew it was a V. Said was awesome. Carlos Ladoza said, hey, Sean, I appreciate you taking the time to respond to my Instagram message. I asked about that run-in with the druggies on your HHG H3 episode. It's really telling how y'all appreciate your fans. Hey, I answer every message, I think, on all social media, even the insults. What was the one I got? Oh, I like the one I got recently on the I think it was on the Paragon review video of the stuff they sent me, where somebody said, from a distance you look 38, but up close you look 52 or something like that. Yeah, I think it was 52, and I said that's because I'm 53.
Nice.
So, anyway, there was some other. I also like the other ones where they're like,
aren't people wonderful? Aren't they just wonderful?
I've gotten a bunch of fake accounts. I got a bunch of fake accounts recently making comments about my hair, like "nice hair, Grandpa," and it's like another guy was like, it's something about it's time to let the hair go or something like that. And it's like, well, right. I don't get those comments. If you have hair, why can't I have hair? Am I too old to have hair?
Let it go. Let it go. What does that mean?
I guess he doesn't like that. I think that
you style it.
This extreme
that you take pride in your appearance.
Extreme haircut is
let it go.
Is Sean. Only for a young man.
You're right. Okay. All right. Well, you know,
they make me laugh.
I still on a daily basis get people being shitty about Exorcist. Like nasty.
Stop with the Exorcist.
I know. You guys stop with it. Stop with the Exorcist already. Let it go, for crying out loud. Wasn't that bad? Jesus.
Paul Hausenauer. Chris, what's your favorite tattoo on your body? And have you ever had any interest in tattooing? Thanks. Love you guys. You being an artist, do you think you could tattoo?
I don't think I could. I don't think it's I mean I thought about it briefly and then I went, nah, I don't like people that much to bury a needle into their skin and wipe their blood away. I have to, that's too close. That's too intimate. Yeah. But my favorite tattoo is probably my Basil Gogos Frankenstein, and Bride of Frankenstein is probably my favorite right there.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Rawhead Rex filming locations. Where the hell was that? That had to be UK.
That was UK.
Yeah. We got lumps of it. Round said, "Hey Sean, love your Robotine video. Was wondering if you and Chris have a Mount Rushmore of special effects makeup artist." It's funny you say that because I don't know if you're the guy who messaged me that question, but I actually put that in my notes. I was going to talk about this. I wanted to ask you. I had two. Do you have a Mount Rushmore of special effects makeup artists? Who are the four? And the other one I wanted to do is lately I've been seeing on the interwebs people saying the Mount Rushmore of horror, like Jason, Freddy. It'd be Jason, Freddy, Myers, and there was a big debate over who that last spot was, and so many people were saying Art the Clown, and I'm just like,
no
offense,
no.
But
no offense to but no.
So for me, the Mount Rushmore of horror, it'd have to be Freddy, Jason, and this is obviously excluding the classics: Dracula, Frankenstein, Creature, Mummy. Or Wolfman. I'd go Wolfman over Mummy. But that would be classic: Creature, Frank, Drac, Wolfman.
Right.
For modern day or semi-modern, our era, Freddy, Jason, Myers. I go Leatherface. Yeah. Pinhead was creeping up, but I go Leatherface.
Yeah.
You?
I'm with you. Mount Rushmore of horror icons. Yeah, you got to go Jason, Myers, Leatherface, Freddy. Yeah, I mean,
no
recent.
Mount Rushmore.
The classics are the classics. Mount Rushmore is Frankenstein, Creature of Black Lagoon, Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera.
You'd go Phantom over Dracula?
I'd go Phantom over Dracula.
Yeah.
Top the Mount Rushmore of makeup effects guys.
Yeah.
Robotine, Rick Baker.
Yeah.
Jack Pierce.
Dick Smith.
And Dick Smith. Yeah.
See, I know Jack Pierce is so important, but I would bump Jack Pierce probably for, I don't know. I guess he is such, or would you even consider Lon Chaney maybe?
Oh, Lon Chaney. Well, Lon Chaney I always consider an actor.
Yeah.
But yes, Lon Chaney. I mean,
who would be the runner-up?
Shit. I mean,
who would be the runner-up? Who would be the modern runner-up? Stan Winston, I guess.
The modern runner-up?
Yeah, like if you go Botine, Baker, Dick Smith,
right?
Like who else in the modern era? I mean, you got Tony Gardner, you got Steve Johnson, you got Stan Winston.
Yeah,
I mean, who?
I'd go Steve Johnson.
Yeah.
Savini. There's Savini.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Fuck. That's a
tough one. That's a tough one. Damn you with your questions, you people.
Yeah. Brandon Collins wants to know thoughts on the movie Curtains from 1983. Any chance for a Horrors Hallowed Grounds? I like that movie. I never thought about doing a Horrors Hallowed Grounds on it.
I've never seen it.
Somebody's asking about the Changeling Horrors Hallowed Grounds. That's one I've thought about. Because I love that movie. I do love that movie. Joseph
Kevin Yeager's in there, yes.
And where? Oh yeah, Kevin Yeager too. Oh,
Kevin
yeah.
Yeager's in there.
God damn.
I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, come on.
I'd almost go Kevin Yeager over Steve Johnson.
Yeah, Kevin Yeager's pretty badass.
That's tough. Yeah.
All right, that's tough.
I got okay. Enough of your Mount Rushmore nonsense.
All right.
Sean, can you tell us about your sequel ideas to H2O and Rob Zombie's H2? No, not tonight. I maybe one day I'll do a video talking about my ideas, that the treatments I wrote, which I'm very proud of, to be honest with you, and I would have loved to have seen made, but nah, that's too long of a conversation for tonight. I like Metamortis says, keep doing what you're doing, Sean. Your hair looks awesome. Thanks. Here's a funny thing. If I didn't dye my hair and I let my hair go natural like yours,
right,
nobody would probably give me shit about my style. I think it's because I dye it.
I agree. I 100% agree with you.
If
you let your hair go and you didn't dye it, what color would it be? Gray?
Dude, it'd be white as this paper right
like
here.
Like me? It'd be as white as my hair?
Dude, my hair is straight white. Dude, look,
no shit.
People think that it's bald. So people make comments about he's got a bald spot. It's when my hair grows out. You can see that's all white. When my hair starts to grow out, it looks like I have gaps.
No shit. I would love to see that. I think you would look badass with stark gray hair. I think it would look badass. We're getting more super chats.
I do whatever Nay wants. I'm serious. I've said to her, I'm cool with not, and she's like, I like it black. I'm like, cool. It's all good.
Right.
That's all.
Hey man,
I only got one person I give a shit how I look.
I'm with you.
Everybody else can suck it. Everybody else can suck it. I don't care what you think of my hair.
Cheers to that. You can all suck it.
Yes, everybody suck. Oh, that'd feel pretty good if everybody sucked. 506 people on right now.
What?
Listening to me talk about sucking it.
Don't you people have homes?
Yeah. I'll have a hot dog and a hamburger, and
you will get nothing and like it.
Christopher Stevenson said, "Thank you so much. Look for my message from Evil Carnival Effects. I want one from each movie. You're the best. P.S. The Exorcist Believer was awesome." Wait, he wants what from each movie? Rehaul? I don't know. I don't know if that what he means. I don't know. I don't know if that's what he means. But Chris is here to do them all for you.
I will do them all. That's my lot in life.
Me and my shadow said we should have Adam the Woo on sometime. Adam doesn't do interviews. As a matter of fact, that episode I did where we did the round table, that was like the closest thing to an interview he's ever done. He doesn't feel comfortable doing interviews. I actually was shocked he agreed to do that. So, but he's a good dude.
He's an enigma.
A little bit of one, yeah. Oh Jesus, I'm missing a bunch of super chats. Hold on, I don't want to pass. And I'm not, we're not trying to be picky choosy here, but when if people are going to throw down, they got to be nice enough to answer. What is Ray Foresta said? What is your vintage Halloween mask holy grail? For me, since I already own a Kirk, I would have to go with the Caesar, the lizard one from Terror Train. I only know one dude that owns one. That's Billy Kirkus. He's probably watching right now. That's one that I'm dying to have in my collection. Do you have a vintage mask?
I mean, aside from a Kirk, which I would love to have a Kirk, Cinejar.
Oh, the one Bill Malone did.
Yeah, I would like to have that.
You want an original? Because didn't Trick or Treat redo that one?
I don't know if they did.
I thought they did.
I would like an original. Yeah.
Jack said, "You guys coming back to Spookala Tampa this year?" I am, but here's the thing. Remember, when all these things are, you coming back? I'm coming there to work. I'm not a guest. So
yeah. Sean works for a living.
Yeah, I'm just there to work.
Also, going back, I'm seeing some, just real quick, I'm seeing some comments about the t-shirts. Guys, I don't have sizes in everybody's size. I have very
message him on Instagram.
Limited sizes of stuff. I don't have every size. I probably have more 3X than anything. But, but I don't have.
Message him on
Take it
Instagram, and
easy.
he'll see if he can entertain.
I'll see if I can help you.
I got a lot of positive comments about my hair. Michelle Sterling says she's not ready for the all gray hair yet. Paul Hausenauer says your hair is cool, but Roy L. Fuke said your hair is dripping like Rudy Giuliani. Okay.
Oh.
Now see Rudy.
Why?
I believe Rudy was using a temporary, because he was going on camera and he started sweating. Mm-hmm. This shit's like, this ain't gonna drip. This shit gets wet, you ain't gonna see drips.
Black don't crack.
Yeah, black don't crack. Come on. What's the story with the Freddy glove behind you, Sean? That is a screen used sleeve from Freddy's Dead. Video coming soon. You're getting a little preview.
Look at that.
That's a recently acquired screen used item. We could be the two silver foxes. That could we change the channel name if I go?
Yeah, but there's only one silver fox in this house, baby.
That's true. And but Tom Atkins isn't here today, so
that's true. That's true.
I'm just seeing random comments. I saw Sean wearing sweats in those Christmas party photos, and it just felt wrong. Okay. Well, that's because it was really cold that night, and we were playing cornhole in the backyard, and I was like, it was cold outside. So, all right. Hold on. Here's another one. Let's see. Horror fan fanatic. So you're a horror fan. You're a fanatic of horror fans. Definitely want some shirts, Chris. I'll be hitting you up. Okay.
Great.
You're making sales. You're making money right now. You're making money.
God. Okay. Here's another thing. Instagram. I don't check all my messages all the time and the hidden ones, and there's this and that. I don't fish around for that shit. So I'll find it eventually. It might take some time. So everyone, take it easy if I don't answer you right away. I've seen a couple people say that they've messaged me on Instagram and I didn't answer. It's because I don't see them all, and there's a lot of them, and I just take it easy. I'll get to it.
Amstel54 said, "In the Mouth of Madness Horrors hologram? ? Yes, it's on my channel. I did it years ago.
Boom.
Boom. It's there for you. After this is done, go watch it. It's awesome.
Watch it.
What is the soul item in your collection? Wait, what is the one soul item you don't have in your collection you wish you did? I would go with the cane and knife from Clockwork Orange.
Oh.
I don't even know if that still exists. Somebody's got to have it.
Someone's got to have it.
Live Music Daily said, your favorite live concert of all time. Chris,
I
know mine.
Yours is?
I'd have to go with, it was my first concert. It was Kiss Dynasty. In fact, it's that's the flyer. Why am I not? There it is. Right there. That's the flyer for the concert. Yeah. With the ticket stub underneath it. Nice. And that's because classic Kiss original members, first concert I ever went to, I was 9 years old. Right. Otherwise, it would be Roger Waters' The Wall. When he did The Wall, it was amazing.
That's a good one. I have a lot of them. David Bowie, I saw, which was amazing. And oddly enough, the Cars. I saw the Cars at Heartbeat City concert. Ooh. Wang Chung opened for them. But the Cars, Heartbeat City, it was amazing. The Cars were a terribly underrated band. I love the Cars so much.
That's one of the bands I regret never getting a chance to see. And when they did that reunion at the Palladium with Kasich,
yeah,
I didn't go because my favorite singer in the band was always Benjamin Orr.
Right.
I mean, to me, I think he was the best thing about the band.
I agree.
As much as I love Kasich, I think Benjamin Orr's voice. So I didn't go for that reason, and then friggin' Okasik dies, and then I kind of kicked myself, and I was like, "Damn it, maybe I should have went." But anyway, but I'm stoked you got to see them. I never did.
Oh, so good, so good.
Melted7 said, "Hey guys, hope you've been good. Glad to see a new episode. Got to send new masks for you guys." Oh, you're the guy who did he's the one that did that melty pumpkin one I got. I'm pretty sure he's the guy that did it, and he sent you one as well. Which one did you get from him? I know we each got a mask from him. He gave me a pumpkin one.
I don't remember that.
You got to have it somewhere.
Sure, I do.
I'm trying to remember what it was that he sent you.
I don't remember a melty pumpkin.
It's like it's not melty. It's sort of melty. But it's really cool. It's a really cool pumpkin. I know he sent you one too. Thomas just sent a little knife. Thank you, Thomas. Jack said, "Any updates on the notorious prop store situation?" No, I just continue to troll them endlessly for fun. Karan Veer Sandahu. Sorry if I butchered the hell out of that pronunciation. I just turned 30 and already getting gray hairs. LOL. Just wanted to say thank you for the videos. Keep up the great work. Hey, my pleasure. Our pleasure. I started getting gray hair when I was 12. My dad had a full head of gray hair when he was like 21. So I'm very premature gray. Not that at 53 I wouldn't have full gray hair. I mean, it's very possible.
You started getting gray hair when? At 12?
I had a streak. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. I started dyeing my hair when I was like 16.
Wow.
I was always dyeing it weird colors, you know. I've got pictures of me with orange hair.
Sorry, I had a visitor.
What did she say?
Eternal Craft.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, send all t-shirt requests to Eternal Craft.
Don't do that. She's
if you want to make sure, if Chris doesn't answer you, just Eternal Craft, no problem. She'll take care of you. Horror fan fanatic again flew from North Carolina to meet you guys at H45 and had to do the super fan tour. I wanted to say thanks for being so nice. Hey, no problem. Thank you for doing the tour. Thank you for coming to the convention. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. Ingbert Roddington just sent a thumbs up and a pumpkin. You know, if you're gonna throw down money, ask a question or plug something.
I'll take a thumbs up. Thanks, buddy.
Distorted Visions. Sean, did you end up tracking down some screen-used Skull and Witch masks from H3? I noticed you had the complete set on display in a recent vid. No. My pumpkin was screen-used, but my Witch and Skull are just vintage on post, you know, the ones that they sold when Halloween 3 came out. So it technically is the exact same thing that was in the movie, and you never know. You could have a pumpkin or a witch that you bought in a store, and it could have been screen used because they shot a lot of that movie in Don Post's factory when they were making them. So you never know. But no, those aren't screen used. The Ever Scathed. He said, it just skipped. I had it there. I had the Ever Scathed. Hails and cheers, my brothers. Chris, have you tried any good beers lately?
I have not. I have not been in a beer mood lately. I have not been drinking beers.
No beers for him.
So sorry.
Thomas with a little knife said, question for Chris. During Halloween Kills, was the Hero Kills mask paint updated throughout filming? It's one of my favorite masks. Thank you, Chris.
Was the Hero Kills
mask paint updated? I don't think you didn't change anything. It was just, I mean, it was updated from 2018.
Right. I mean, there occasionally paint would rub off or something would happen. I had to refresh some things here and there during filming on a couple of those masks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they changed all the time. That was one of my things with the Halloween movies and those masks. On all three of the movies, I changed them all the time. That was the point.
Hey, Real quick, I don't have yours to show because they're in my car with all your stuff. But Michael, this guy from Australia, that's here, Michael Art Maker, his Instagram. What my let's see, there it is. It has a little. I don't know if that works. If you guys
QR code,
grab his QR code. But he sent us some really cool original artwork. He sent me this one.
Oh, very cool.
And then he sent me this one.
Oh, that's cool.
And you have a couple as well that I'll be giving you next time I see you. I actually am coming to your area next Thursday and Friday, so maybe I'll drop by and drop those off to you. Also, this is kind of this was a Christmas present from Brett Wagner, my buddy, a Dr. Giggles figure, completely random, but the sculpture is really good, dude. It looks like,
oh, that's cool.
It looks like the dude.
Dr. Giggles.
What was his name? I always say Robert Durant. That was his name in Darkman. What was the actor's name?
Damn
it,
I don't remember. That was my nickname in high school, Dr. Giggles. Kidding.
Okay. Anyway, very cool Dr. Giggles figure. I appreciate Brett sending me that.
Oh my God, more super chats. Jesus.
More super. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I'm trying to keep up with them. Horror Fan Addict 78. Hey guys, screw all the big mouth haters that criticize you not. They are just punks that don't have the guts to say it to you in person. Love you both. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel better about myself now. Logan Wood said, thanks for the help during some really hard times.
You're welcome. We all go through hard times, man. Everybody goes through hard times. We are here to help. And if you're having a hard time, reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out if you're having a hard time.
Movie J0 said, thoughts on Jaws turning 50 next year. No,
that's awesome.
But how about that pinball machine?
Look at that.
You know what? Have a drink. Maybe we'll invite somebody to join you for it.
What? Who's coming?
It says Nick. It says Nick. I don't know where he is, but oh wait, hold up. I think I had him muted. Hold on. That's why I kind of ruined the.
Well, he's got his screen up.
Oh, he's got it muted. He's got his picture and sound muted. I can't change that. Ask to unmute. There he comes. Yay!
Can you hear me?
You know what? Have a drink. Maybe we'll invite somebody to join you for it.
What?
Turn your sound off. You need to turn your sound off, Nick. It's playing old stuff. Wait, hold up. I think I had him muted. Hold on. That's why. Now we're hearing what I was saying. Oh, no. Oh, he's got it muted. He's got his picture and sound muted. I can't change that. Can't stop that, Nick? There it goes. There you go.
There it is.
Now we can't hear you. I think because you're watching, I think you're watching sort of a playback and you're not watching it live. You're watching the delay. He's figuring it out. While he's looking into that, let's get to another question. Lee the Machine Bowers again. Question: I'm reading this as it says. Question: Chris was supposed to have an alternate ending, and love the pics you post on your story of Michael's body getting cremated. It did have a different.
Yes, it had a different ending. It had a different ending. Michael Myers got cremated. He got killed the way it plays out with this throat slash and the neck and the wrist slash, and then he gets Officer Hawkins shows up. His body disappears. It goes to a crematorium, and we shot a whole thing with his body. We made a whole body that we took to a real crematorium and shoved it in a crematorium and filmed it being burned. And I actually have the ashes of that body in a crematorium box from Halloween Ends. But yeah, there was a completely different ending to Halloween Ends than what came up. So yeah.
Did you get the sound figured out?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
Chris, you told me you were very embarrassed of that movie. When we had
I
lunch.
never said that.
Oh, you didn't say that. I'm sorry.
Never said that, Mr. Uncle Nick.
Well, people were, bad mouthing it. I thought I should do it too.
They were bad mouthing it. Oh my God, so much bad mouthing. Everyone needs to get over it. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Just perfect. Look, I dyed my hair for you guys.
You did.
Black, just like Sean's.
I want to see you do your hair black. Yeah.
How are you, sir? Thank you for coming. And I could see already people are very excited that you're here. Mr. Nick Castle in the house, everybody. Tell us, how are you, sir? What's going on with you?
Well, let's see. I'm
going to pee while you tell that story.
Okay, good. I'll go too. No, that's...
Wait a minute.
Well, one of the big things that happened here at the Castle home is that we had a lot of rain, as you probably know.
Yes.
And all the mud from the hill above my pool went into the pool.
Okay.
Turned muddy.
Muddy.
That's a big expense for the Castle household to get it back to being crystalline blue-gray. And so I wound up buying, through Amazon, a barrier.
Right.
You put around the pool. Oh, I wish I could put a photo of that, because I know all the fans here are really fascinated.
They're very fascinated about your barrier,
because
about your pool barrier.
It's these little things that you find out only through YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, how to fix. So that's what I've been doing the last few days. Been reading a really good book on the Israeli-Palestine situation, which is hilarious.
Okay.
It's a laugh riot, I hear.
Larry.
So how often do you use your pool? Like, do you go swimming often?
No, it's basically for my grandchildren. Make sure that they're happy and that they think there's a reason to come visit Grandpa.
Okay.
Or occasionally if Nay wants to come swim.
That would be the best.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Look at
sounded
those
creepy.
masks. Look at those.
Creepy.
That was creepy. That was really a little creepy.
I'm sorry.
Look at those masks behind you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. These are from a very famous artist.
Yeah.
That I worked with on. I don't know if you know the name David Gordon Green, you guys.
Right.
David Gordon Green is a filmmaker. He did these movies a few years ago.
Yeah.
2018, 2022, 2023.
Got it.
And it was done by Stan Winston, I think the guy's name
Stan
is.
Winston, amazing artist.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. He's on the Hall of Fame there.
Well, Nick and I had lunch recently at Bob's Big Boy, one of our favorite places to go have lunch. We have the chili size. We both order the same thing every time we go.
Yeah.
We had a nice chat and catching up and if anybody has any questions for Nick right now, make sure you get them in here.
Let me get caught up on the ones we have here. Sinister wanted to know, did you guys watch the Salem's Lot prequel series, Chapelwaite? I haven't seen it.
No.
I watched part of that.
Did you?
I watched part of it. It was good.
Was it?
What are you drinking, Nick? What are you drinking?
This is a pre-made in a bottle Mai Tai with the liquor and the... So Charlene found this. Charlene's my wife, by the way. Charlene found these little mixes and we thought we'd give it a shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sir James Brown. Yeah, he's back. Love you guys. This is the best channel on YouTube. And Chris, love that Frankenstein sculpt. Also, would you do a Wolfman and Creature from the Black Lagoon? Hope to see you guys at Monsterpalooza.
Ooh.
I would do that. I would like to do that. I've done a Frankenstein and I've done a mummy. I think I'm going to do a creature and a I'll do that. And a Wolfman. I'll do that.
Sean McCartney.
I'll do.
Sean McCartney said, did you guys ever meet Carl Weathers? Rest in peace. Yes. In fact, I was just with him in December at a convention, had a nice conversation with him. He looked like he was in great health. He was in good spirits. And I don't know what I don't know if there was an official word. I know he passed in his sleep. I'm assuming heart attack. That's usually when somebody dies in their sleep and they have nothing going on with them. It's usually a heart attack. But yeah, really nice guy. It's a bummer. It's a real bummer. He was there with, they were having a little mini Predator reunion. Jesse Ventura was there with him. It was cool. Maggie Matter in the house.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey guys, Chris, is it true David Gordon Green has left the Exorcist project? I think
that is true. That is absolutely true. David will not be involved in the next incarnation of Exorcist.
Can I direct it, Chris?
Please.
Okay.
Would you want to do that, Nick? Would you really want to do that? Are you sure? I want you to think about that for a second.
Good point. It's a good point. Forget about
it. Somebody start a petition online. With NME said, "Hi, Sean. My family and I saw you at CreepyCon and didn't get to say hi. We all love your content and truly believe you are the best anywhere. Thank you." Well, thank you. I agree with you. I cannot. Yeah. More dumb to it sent $1 and retracted their message. Okay. Good. Thank you. A lot of people saying hi to Nick. Somebody's requested you to sing a line from Big Trouble in Little China. Little China. He still got it, folks. He still got it.
Still has it.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Daniel Caruso, please say hi to Uncle Nick for me. So good to see him. Nope, I won't do that. Sorry, Daniel. I will not say hello to Nick Castle for you. I think I might be all caught up. Am I all caught up?
No, there's a couple.
Sir James Brown wants to know I need what Nick is drinking. Nick, do you have any Last Starfighter stories?
Oh, well, I do. Actually, I was thinking about that, knowing that I was coming on. This is I should give this to Sean, actually. Sean, you want this? This is the program from the royal premiere in 1984 that we did in London with Princess Margaret, who sat to my right watching the movie, and to her right was Elton John.
Wow.
It was a crazy night. You had to be...
That's Sir Elton John.
Sir, not at the time, I don't think.
But you have to refer to him as Sir.
I think he was LT then. LTJ. Yeah. But you had to learn how to bow to the princess and all kinds of stuff. But this was now the other thing that I thought was interesting, now that it was mentioned, and I'll just take maybe only 20, 25 minutes on this, Sean, so don't worry about it. The 40th anniversary. Did you guys know the 40th anniversary of my movie is this year? Get back, Chris.
Okay.
And it's, of course, there's going to be a big parade in New York.
Is there?
Oh, I hope it goes over like the Kansas City Chiefs one thing did. Oh, wait, too soon. My bad.
No one will die. They'll be, someone will pull out a laser.
40th anniversary?
40th anniversary this year in July. So there you go.
Gremlins.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Last Starfighter.
Big year.
Friday 13th Part 4.
Wasn't it? Wasn't Ghostbusters 84?
Ghostbusters also. Yeah.
Prince's movie.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. I just remember all the movies that made more money than mine. Quite a few.
The classically deceased wants to know, question for Uncle Nick, what is your favorite Universal monster movie and why?
Frankenstein.
And why?
Frankenstein. I just loved the character. What can you say? It was just so brilliantly done, and the direction is wonderful. It's a close second is Dracula, because that first Dracula, the production design in it, the castle was amazing. Anything that says castle, by the way, I really like. Well, I was surprised for you guys. Continue on. Hold on.
Okay. Well, there's another question that Sir James Brown had.
I got that one already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Any Last Starfighter stories?
Yeah, that's what he just told.
Oh, okay.
I skipped over, so I'm going
fuck
back.
me.
Don't mess up with my mojo.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Predminator said, for all you guys, who would win, Michael Myers or Jacob Goodnight? That would be some clash. I don't know who to choose. I have no idea who Jacob Goodnight is.
No idea.
So I'm gonna go with Michael Myers.
And as long as you're mentioning Michael Myers, I wanted to bring
Michael Meowers.
Michael Meowers. So guess
Michael Meowers.
Meow meow meow. Meow meow
Hi,
meow.
Michael Meowers.
Michael Meowers is here. He wanted to be part of the show.
The blackest
He's
eyes.
biting me.
The cat's eyes.
He's biting me.
Yep.
Sorry.
He's biting me.
He's a big, people, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the fans do like photos of him. Look at this, how great this
Look
was.
at that.
That is good.
Beautifully done by one of the fans that gave it to me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very
He's
cool.
infamous. Michael Meowers is infamous.
Yeah.
Carlos Ladoza said, I work as a night shift sanitation worker, but I'm currently on light duty, got hurt or whatever, but I still had to tune in. Chris, we're loyal, sir. And smiley face, thumbs up, winky, all that good kid stuff that they do. Melted 7 said, question for Christopher, what's your favorite clay to use overall for mask making, effects work, etc.? Favorite clay?
Chavant clay. I love Chavant clay. Medium.
Okay.
There you go.
Somebody's asking about a Coupe de Ville's vinyl reissue. Is that ever going to happen?
Wow. That's just a great idea. John had mentioned something about it at one point during one of our lunches, and then I think he fell asleep.
Sounds about right.
You never know with that old guy.
Steve Wade said, always good to see the great Nick Castle. I enjoyed meeting you at Pensacon a couple of years ago. You're a national treasure. Speaking of Pensacon, Sean, are you going to be there next weekend? I am not. I don't have any clients in Pensacon this year.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a shame because I usually go to visit my visit. Oh, good job, people. Yeah, make sure to keep sending those messages to Eternal Craft about the shirts.
Don't do that. She's yelling at me right now because of that.
Don't
Don't
buy a
send
break
it to Eternal Craft.
Here's the thing. Oh, no. Here's the thing. If you buy a piece of jewelry on Eternal Craft, she will definitely give the message to Chris.
We'll give you a shirt.
You'll get bumped up.
Buy a piece of jewelry on Eternal Craft, I'll give you a shirt.
Wow.
That's the sales are about to go through the roof. Let's see. God damn it. Right when I was reading it, it moved. Hold on. Lee the Machine Bowers again, bro. Again.
Money bags.
Come on. Uncle Nick, I love your portrayal as Michael in H1, and I love your movies you directed, Major Payne, Dennis the Menace. Hope you're doing amazing. Hopefully to meet you one day.
Yeah, so Sean has me booked in several conventions this year.
Yep. I don't think they've all been announced, but you'll be out there.
I'll be out there, just look around your town. I might be stepping off the plane somewhere in this world. I know I'm going to Montreal, and where are we going?
Ooh, don't think that's been announced.
Oh, sorry.
You're not supposed to announce
don't
things
go,
you haven't.
Don't go to Montreal.
Yeah, the promoters don't like it when the celebrities announce themselves before they do. It's like saying, Kiss will be playing The Form. Well, The Form hasn't announced it yet. Everybody's going crazy. Let's see. What do we got? Sir James Brown. Guys, what is your favorite Hitchcock film?
Psycho.
Yeah, I got to go Psycho. It's pretty easy for me.
Ooh, North by Northwest, maybe, for me.
It's a good one, too, though.
Yeah.
Brandon Collins said, I love The Boy Who Could Fly. Where did the idea come from? Any good stories from the production? Thanks for the decades of great entertainment.
Oh,
Just means you're old.
That is true. Both, the decades of entertainment and the oldness. Yes.
Yeah.
Those
so where did the idea come from?
The idea came from me reading Dumbo to my son at the time. He was only about 30. No, he was about 8 or 9, 7 or 4 or something.
He was only your son at the time. He's no longer your son.
He's not my son. I do have one of those, but too. But that being said, Dumbo, and then a friend of mine who was going to direct the original E.T., Ronald Cobb, production designer extraordinaire, literally going to direct it. It was a horror film before it was going to be E.T.
Yeah.
Sean knows all this. It's called Night Skies or something, Dark Skies, something like that. And it was an evil alien coming in, and he had researched autistic kids because he thought that was a real interesting thing. At that point, no one knew what that was, or kind of looked at it as kind of a almost semi-magical thing, because autistic kids could remember almost everything of a certain genre that they did. So I thought that was interesting. That plus Dumbo started me on my way to write the script.
Nice.
Velines 09? I don't know. Sean, when can we expect the episode of Horrors Hall Grounds on They Live, and do you have anything in your collection from the movie? I started shooting it. I actually talked about this earlier in the episode. Somebody asked the same question. I've been grabbing little bits here and there. It's not high on my priority list, but I'm working on it. I'll get that done eventually. Yes, I currently own 4 of the boxes from the store, that say like consume and buy and whatnot. And oddly enough, I'm meeting with a gentleman next week that has a bunch of They Live stuff that I am looking at, and might be coming directly from a good friend of Mr. Castles. Anyway, see, I'll tell you later. Let's see. Cesar Hernandez, has Nick signed anything with the signature Uncle Nick at a convention?
I don't believe so. I'm Uncle Nick to you here at the Sean and Chris show. Other than that, Uncle Nick to my niece. That's right. That's about it.
Colin Murdy said, "Hey Nick, Christopher, I would pay you to do a Lon Chaney London After Midnight sculpt. Love that makeup. Hopefully see you over in Manchester in October."
Oh, great makeup. Great makeup. Love London After Midnight.
Nick was in Manchester last October, as was I.
He was.
But Colin Murdy was not there.
And a great time was had by all, by the way. That was a lovely trip.
That was fun.
Yeah, I was palling around with the great James, Jude, Courtney before that in Edinburgh.
Woo.
And earlier in the city where his lovely companion went to school, and I think maybe even grew up there. So it was a wonderful time. Great town.
Eric F. Ragosa Sanchez said, "Who would win in a battle to the death? The nun Valak or the nun from the Blues Brothers?" What would be the finishing move for the victor? I'm going with the Blues Brothers nun with that.
Am I. I'm going
with was it the ruler?
Nun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with Blues Brothers nun.
No. Matt Lucas says, "Sean, do you think you'll ever have Horrors Hall Grounds hats made?" Anything's possible.
I want one of those.
You're a person that wears. See, I don't think about hats much because I don't wear hats. Not because I have fantastic hair, but because they actually give me migraines. I get migraines, and the pressure triggers migraines.
Hats
why
give you migraines? Wow, yeah. Interesting.
I honestly, if I get weird things things around my neck. Like if you usually won't see me wearing a lanyard at a convention, I'll tie it around my waistband because it bothers my neck and I get migraines. It's weird. I don't know.
All right.
Probably all mental.
All right.
Batsy41 said, "Fuck yeah, Montreal, heart. I'll be there." Great, Nick. Great, Nick.
No,
I just got a text from the Montreal promoter. He's canceled you.
You're out.
Right.
You're out. That's it.
That's
You're
next
done.
year. Next year, Montal. I said Montauk.
And I may or may not be doing some Horse Hall grounds while in Montreal. Who knows?
Ooh.
Oh shit! What did I just do? Oh, I just turned the chat off. Damn it! Hold on, I gotta scroll back. All right, here we go. Maggie Matter, Nick, have you thought of writing your memoirs?
Oh, I do write my memoirs every night. I have.
You have a diary?
I have a diary. It's this. It's the same. Those red ones that have the thing diary and it has the year on it. You've seen them probably at Staples or something. I have done a day-to-day diary since 2000.
Wow.
And I thought my whole point in the year 2000 was time is going too quickly, and I'm going to die soon. So maybe I can slow this fucker down by just putting down everything I did that day, what I ate, how I slept, what pills I took, what movie I saw. If I just go and make it, see what the full day was like, that it was slow time down. Does not work. But you don't have to do it. But I continue to do it.
Nick, I got news for you. You don't have the power over time.
No?
you just don't, buddy.
I'm going to try another way.
Now, in your memoirs, did you backtrack and cover ground leading up to 2000, or you just started at 2000?
No, it literally has it's really stupid. Literally has the time of day that I'm writing this now, what the weather was like. Then it goes to the next thing. Sleep. Okay, bad, dreams. Then it goes to breakfast.
No one's going to want to read that.
Egg, sausage, cupcake, coffee. It goes on like that forever. And exactly. It's something you don't want to know. And then sometimes, like my wife at one point, when I was doing it for a few years, kind of snuck in there and looked at it and went, "There's nothing about me in it. There's nothing of your ideas and your loves and your dreams." No, that wasn't the point.
I got to throw on a get off my lawn here. We need, because people love this. People, they want it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They want it.
Okay. They want it. Okay. I got to talk about this. And so this weekend, this past weekend, I was at Atlanta Comic-Con. I was working there with Norman Reedus. Had a few other clients there as well. And there's a fan. I don't know her name, but I recognize her. She's been coming to shows for years. Her and her family. She brought in the giant, freezer Ziploc baggies meat that she had barbecued for, she said, 36 hours. And she gave bags of meat with sauce on it. She gave two of them she gave one to every guest, I think, at the show. I will say it was the talk of the weekend. I mean, and here, I want to say something.
Did you eat the meat?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't want to make if this person is watching this, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or anything. I'm not singling you out by any means. Has nothing to do with you personally. But when you bring prepared food of any kind to a convention to give to a guest, I would say 99% of the time it's not going to get eaten, because you don't know where the hell that thing has been. It's not, there's nobody regulating this. I mean, it's nothing against you. It's just, even if
what if somebody hates you and wants to poison you?
There's that. But even if you brought food from here, I picked up Chick-fil-A for you. We don't know what's happened to that Chick-fil-A from there to there. Right. I mean, it's no offense. It's just bringing food, unless it's packaged. Like if you brought a candy bar, here's a Reese's cup, cup or whatever in a package unopened. Okay, whatever. That's we'll probably eat that. But meat in a bag, I mean,
meat in a bag. That's
yeah.
my nickname. Meat in a bag.
Wow. Well, I would talk. I invite that person to come to my booth at one point, and I'll have a conversation with her to explain this more thoroughly. Because yeah, I think you're right, Sean. Now, if it was raw meat, I'd throw that on the skillet.
Okay. Metamortis said, "Hey, Sean, Chris, and Nick, I truly appreciate you all. Is there any chance any of you could be coming to Kansas City Crypticon this year?" No. Okay, next. Trevor Hall. Hello, gents. It's Trevor from Spook Island, Florida.
Oh.
Hey, Trevor from Spook Island, Florida. Thank you for stopping by. Another one from Predminator. I think it's okay. I'm getting it now. It's half Predator, half Terminator. Predminator. I thought it was a weird pedo thing at first. How was Donald Pleasance on set of Halloween 78, Mr. Nick Castle? And thank you.
Oh, well, funny as it may seem, since we were, he was like I was the antagonist. He was almost the protagonist there. We weren't in very many scenes together where I had a chance to kind of hang out, talk to him. And in fact, during the course of the show, as others have told me, he was kind of kept to himself, I'm sure at the time he thought, boy, I'm going to get some dough here and get out, because last director I worked with was Polanski. I'm doing with this weirdo Carpenter. So in any case, that's my assumption, at least. I don't know that for sure. But no, unfortunately I didn't get to hang out with him. I think, who would have had more of a chance to talk to him is Dick Warlock, as far as the other shapes were concerned, because I've seen a couple of fun behind the scenes photos of him and Dick and Jamie. So he'd be the one to hook up with, find out more about.
Gotcha. All right. Sir James Brown said, Sean, that Clockwork Orange video is fire. Been waiting for that one. Chris, would you ever use any Jack Pierce techniques besides rubber cement? And a lot of laughing face emojis.
I used a lot of Jack Pierce techniques, but they're, of course, outdated. And technology has surpassed a lot of those materials. But at its foundation, Jack Pierce, yes, he's the man, and I use a lot of his techniques. Yeah. Vegas Nick is spinning around in his chair just arbitrarily.
It's a big Dead or Alive fan. Vegas Courier, there you go, some good fan art. Sean, thoughts on people saying you look like Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures? I don't really care either way. I mean, he's a handsome individual. So, just because we have a similar haircut and we're both white guys that wear black. So, I feel it's racist. Thank you. You're racist.
Stereotyping.
Yeah, you're stereotyping. No, Zach's a good dude, and whatever. What is that? Oh, there's you guys that lunch I wasn't invited to.
Oh, look at that.
But it doesn't that look like Sean in the middle?
That might be me. Yeah, that might be. That's why I'm on a diet currently, because I do look like that. Let's see. Thomas with the little knife said, for Chris, favorite makeup palettes to use and any advice on how to get into makeup effects as a career. I've been painting masks since I was 10. Well, he'll answer the palettes one. The advice thing, send all those questions to Eternal Craft, and they'll
oh my God, you're fucking so screwed, Sean.
No, if you buy jewelry, they will answer that question. But exactly. As far as the makeup palettes, she's gonna come running in any second.
She is. Oh my God, I'm in so much trouble.
I'm steering a ton of traffic there, good or bad.
Eternal Craft, everybody, go buy some jewelry for your loved one. It's badass stuff. Right. Favorite palettes? God, I have a lot of palettes that I love. I love some Skin Illustrated ones. The American Horror Story palette is great. I'm a big fan of Bluebird palettes. If you haven't heard of Bluebird brand from England, I'm a big fan of Bluebird palettes, the Trauma palette. And what was the other question? How to get into Mega Effects? Just
No,
practice, man. Get good. We won't answer that.
There you go. Steve Wade, who brings meat in a bag to a convention? I gave a hat to Nick once. Please tell me you didn't eat it.
I don't think so. What was the hat? What did it look like? Oh, well, we can't talk to him back and forth.
Well, maybe he'll bring it up.
Bring it up.
Brandon Collins said that meat could have been named Franklin. Okay. A little, I guess, an Invalid Brother Franklin joke, maybe. TCM. I don't know. I see that Roy Fuchs keeps trying to make messages, but I put him in a timeout because I got sick of his dumb hair jokes. So I'm letting that. I put him in a timeout. So you're on a timeout for the rest of the show, so you might as well just give up.
Oh, damn.
Let's see. I'm going here. Not because they bother me, but just because lame. Just I don't, get a life.
Because enough already.
Huh? Yeah. Don't be hating on this beautiful. So yeah, it's not hard or anything. The classically deceased. For all three of you, between all three Myers masks from the new Halloween trilogy, which mask is your guys' favorite? 18 kills or ends? I have a favorite.
Look, and now you can just look at these.
My favorite is kills.
Ooh.
Kills. Nick, what's your favorite?
Wow. I think maybe 2018, just because that was the hard one. That was the one that you had to nail. If you didn't nail that, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
And I thought you did an excellent job.
Thank you.
I remember what John Carpenter said when he first saw it.
That's right. He said it looked like shit. I'll never, ever, ever, ever forget that. My favorite is ends, actually. So we have one for each mask. We have each of us have done. My favorite's the ends mask because it was the hardest to do. So yeah.
Look at that. Back.
Look at it. Look
side.
at
it. Steve Wade said it was a Pensacola beach hat, Nick.
I got it. I love that.
He has it.
I just actually put it on today. That's this.
Really?
Yes. Sorry.
Let's see. Oh, somebody said that Roy Fuchs is Tony Moran. I don't agree because the punk, he was actually spelling correctly, and it seemed, it seemed actually what seemed like it was actually some thought put into it, maybe sober. Oh, shit.
She just flipped me off. I just got the finger.
I'm surprised she hasn't texted me a big middle finger yet. Let's see. What else we got going here? Let's talk to the people. Oh, you know what? Well, okay, one more super chat, and then I'm going to go into some topics. Batsy41 said, Chris and Uncle Nick, what are your favorite things to sign at a convention?
Breasts. No, I'm kidding. I've never done that.
That's a good answer. He's all about the titties.
I've never, ever, ever done that, actually. Well, go ahead, Nick. What's your favorite thing to sign?
Well, and as far as people's skin is concerned, and now that you mentioned this, I'm always wary of doing that. So it's not one of my favorite things because I'm always afraid that they'll reconsider if I put it on and then they go tattoo it.
Right.
That's what happens when I sign the skin.
And that fills you with stress? Is that what that does?
Yeah, well, I'm just, I don't want them a couple years from now going
regretting it.
Warn me. I was just a young lad at the time.
Right.
You should have warned me. You're supposed to be wise. Other than that, everything's about the same. The most annoying ones are the masks because they're kind of wobbly and it's hard to do.
Right. Gotcha.
Lee the Machine Bowers again. Chris, I feel your pain about the pickle beer. Yuck.
Ugh. Just pickles in general are vile. How dare you?
Let's talk about some stuff we've seen because we talked. I actually just went on Valentine's Day. Nay and I went and saw the new Bob Marley movie, One Love.
Oh.
It was a little slow. But I will say this, the guy did a great job. Like everybody did a great job in the movie. But god damn, you could use subtitles because they did those accents really well. And it's very hard to understand a lot that they're saying. I'd like to rewatch it with subtitles.
Okay.
I recently saw a Dream Scenario. Did either of you see that?
Didn't see it.
Didn't?
Nope.
The Nick Cage movie? Nicolas Cage, where he's popping up in everybody's dreams.
I saw it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought it would be better. I thought it was a really good trailer. I thought that it didn't live up to the trailer.
It didn't get into any more depth than the notion. So, but it was a good notion, and he was really funny in it, so that's fine.
Yeah, I loved it when like he was like killing them in their dreams, and people were like terrified of him. That was great. I know you had mentioned you saw it and thought it was terrible, Chris. I told you I wanted to see it. Silent Night. Yeah, the new John Woo movie.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I thought you said you saw it.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
no.
Okay. I watched it.
I want to. No, don't bother.
He doesn't talk in the whole movie.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I don't know. That seemed very forced. I don't know. It's just your basic revenge movie. I
saw a revenge movie recently called The Beekeeper.
That I was interested in. Was it fun?
If you do a shot every time somebody says beekeeper, you'll be dead 20 minutes into the movie. You'll be dead. You'll die of alcohol poisoning. I did not think someone was going to say beekeeper through the entire movie. That's all I have to say about that.
I saw that trailer and just laughed through the whole thing.
I like a good revenge show, man. I like a good revenge John Wickish type of movie.
Yeah.
I like that stuff, but
whoa.
Sean, what are you doing? Who are you texting?
Promoters are texting me. I'm trying to make you guys money. Anyway,
Sean's working for you people.
I got a movie though that everyone has to see before the Academy Awards because it's nominated and you probably haven't seen it yet. And I'm talking about you out there. Not everyone will love this, but I thought Zone of Interest was a great movie.
Haven't even heard of it.
Interest. Yeah, I've never
see
even
what I'm
heard
talking about. It's nominated for the Best Picture, and it was made through the country that made it was Britain, but it was a shot in England, and it's all about a family that lives right outside of a concentration camp. And as fun as that sounds,
it's a feel-good movie.
It's a feel-good. Now talk about evil. This is the banality of evil. You know that term. This is the epitome of it. I think you should you especially. Where are they? You.
Zone of Interest, everybody. Nick Castle. Zone of Interest.
I'm going to read a letter that we got. Said Sean and Chris, I'm a big fan of Thing with Two Heads podcast and Sean's personal collection videos. Chris' work on the latest Halloween trilogy was excellent. I'm in the minority, but I liked Halloween Kills the best. I don't think you're in the minority on that. The kills were so gruesome and fun. I work at a small town library and create posts for social media. I like to highlight horror movies in our collection when I can. And I wanted to ask what both of your favorite, more obscure 80s slashers are, something that might be harder to find. Thanks for all the content and keep up the good work. All the best. His name is Sean. P.S. I included a self-addressed stamp. Okay, so I sent him stickers and stuff, and he's in Grass Valley, California, which oddly enough, Sean, my dad lives in Auburn, right there. So I've been to Grass Valley many times.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, favorite obscure slasher.
From the 80s or just period?
From the 80s, he said.
Yeah, he said from the 80s.
Huh.
I'd go Marty from Slaughter High, or Kenny from Terror Train.
Do the robots count from Chopping Mall?
They, meh,
It's a slasher.
they blow people up. Do they slash people? Kind of shoot lasers at them and
Yeah,
shit.
you're probably right.
Slash them with a laser.
Is it a slasher if people are killed without a knife or a blade?
No. I'm gonna executive decision that and say no.
Okay.
Obscure 80s slasher.
You think of one while I read this next letter.
All right,
Hi, Sean and
letter.
Chris. Big fans of your work. Love the podcast and insight you give us fans on the things we're passionate about: movies, horrors, collecting, etc. Question for Chris. What was it like working with DP Michael Simmons on the Halloween trilogy and Exorcist Believer? I really like his filming styles on those 4 films. So he has a question for me after. So answer that.
It was great. I love Michael Simmons. He's a good friend of mine, and I love Michael. He's super versatile, and just knows so much about film, period. So he's able to shoot in a lot of different styles. I love Michael. He's awesome.
Question for Sean. Any chance of a Halloween Ends filming locations video? I know a few people have already done, but it'd still be cool to see you make that one. Side note, I am a Halloween Ends fan and definitely feel it gets more hate than it should. Keep up the great work, guys. I hope to meet both of you someday. I plan on going to the Tulsa Horror Con this year in December and can't wait. Also, did you guys ever watch Oppenheimer? Love that film. I mean, if I'm ever, sorry, I don't keep these, but after I read them, they go into the recycle bin. I don't, if I'm ever in the area where they shot Ends, which was Savannah, Georgia, right?
And
I would probably do it. And Atlanta too.
Oh no, wait. That was Exorcist, sorry.
No, Savannah.
You're right.
So,
Savannah.
yeah, I would probably do it, but no plans. Oppenheimer, I liked it. I think we talked about it in a prior episode.
Uh-huh.
Did you like Oppenheimer, Nick?
I did. I thought that was really well done, and liked its. I think it'll win the Academy Award for Best Picture.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Right. Let's see. Sir James Brown wants to forgot to ask Chris, do you have any Kill Bill story, and how do you guys feel? How do you guys fee else out Hollywood? I'm reading it the way it says. Any Kill Bill story, and how do you guys fee F-E else out Hollywood today? All the trash. I don't know what that
I get it. He's asking, how do we feel about Hollywood movies these days, basically? And do I have any Kill Bill stories? I have a shit ton of Kill Bill stories. I could write a book on Kill Bill stories. I like that. I have so many, and they're all awesome. I traveled the world on Kill Bill. I worked with amazing actors. I worked with Tarantino. I did 450 gallons of blood. I have tons of stories about Kill Bill. I drank a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of stories. But how do I feel about movies these days? I'm not crazy about them, to be honest with you. Maybe it's my age. I don't know what it is when you get to a certain age and you start not relating to movies these days. I'm not crazy about movies these days. It's very rare that something impresses me or that I like. So I've been going and watching older stuff most of the time. So,
my buddy Chris that sent me a really cool Michael Myers skateboard deck asked if he missed me showing it off. No, you didn't. It's on the wall in my garage. I have a bunch of skateboard decks up now. And so it's it's not nailed through the board, but it's nailed through the truck holes. So I'd have to actually pull it off the wall. So, but maybe I'll take a picture of it and show it on the next episode, one that isn't live. But thanks, Chris. I do appreciate it. It was a very cool gift. Married to Michael Myers said Nick was also the screenwriter for one of the best movies of my childhood, Hook. Thank you for your many talents.
Well, you're welcome. And actually, I was not credited. I have to come clean here. As a screenwriter, I was a story by author there with the original screenplay writer. We were developing the picture together in pre-production, and he was kind enough to say, Nick, you put so much. I was going to be the director at one point, of course. Then they found this other guy, but that's the story. I worked with the writer, and he was kind enough to include me in that. So, yeah, pretty good movie.
Greg Heinz said, Sean, Chris, will you be at the Living Dead weekend? I can't wait for that one. Never been out to PA. It was great meeting the three of you at H45. I'm going to try to make it out to Living Dead weekend. That's in the Monroeville Mall. They're doing a creep show and Night of the Creeps reunion. So I have some clients there. I'm going to try to make it.
I will not be there.
You were not in either of those movies.
I am not in either of those movies.
Andromeda 1741 said, I love you so much, Nick, in caps with exclamation marks.
Me too. I love you.
I was about to say that too. So she beat me to it. Or he, I don't know. He, she, Andromeda. I don't know. I don't know who it is. They. Hey, Chris, you just wasted $10 because I saw your super chat after I read your regular message. But now I feel like I should go pull it off the wall since he sent $10. Pretty cool. It glows in the dark and stuff. Let's see. Hold on here. Did either of you watch that Griselda miniseries?
I started watching it. I'm about 3 episodes in.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
With,
what's her name? What's the chick's name? From Modern Family? Or
I don't know.
The one with the accent, the hot one.
Oh.
Sophia.
Her eyebrows drive me crazy.
Sophia. Well, yeah. Are you talking about the makeup?
The makeup.
It's so funny you said I said that exact same thing to Nay. I said her eyebrows look so fake, and she goes, "They don't bother me. They looked bad." I don't know who did the makeup on it, but she was great. I thought the show was great. But it kept bothering me. I'm looking at her going, who does she look like? Dude, I nailed it. Karen Black.
Oh, yeah, she does look
Pull
like
up a picture of Karen Black and look at her in that makeup. She looks like Karen Black.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, good call.
Yeah. I did watch that movie, Jules. Did you see that?
Nope.
The alien one, like about it?
Nope.
It's Jules. Like a friendly alien shows up.
Oh, wait, is this the one with Ben Kingsley?
Yeah.
I did see that. Yes, I did see that. I forgot the name of the movie, though. I did see it.
It was cute.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, the head blowing up scene was the best.
That's a good one. Spoiler alert, but yeah, it's a good one.
Are you either
so bad? I wasn't crazy about the alien makeup, but
yeah.
That's just me.
Are either of you watching True Detective Night Country?
I started watching it. I got about 2-3 episodes into it, and I checked out.
Really?
It was dragging too much. Just
I've been enjoying it.
Too many storylines. Too many. It's my problem with most series these days. There's like 10, 15 storylines going on, and you're going, what does this have anything to do with the main crux of this story? Like I just
gotta wait to find out. You lost patience.
You've been watching about the relationship between the thing and the stuff.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about it. Charlene and I watch it. Charlene is less mixed. She doesn't like it very much, but she's being dragged by me to watch the rest. I kind of feel, first of all, it looks great. I love the setting.
The Alaska
casting is great.
It looks like where I grew up. No, it doesn't.
Orange County. It looks just like Orange County.
No, I was born in Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that. And but on some levels, I don't know if it's just the script or it's the directing. I don't feel like I'm in solid hands, in good hands.
Right.
So I'm always like feeling like, like you're saying, there's something to. It's kind of it's a story that needs to unfold, and you're always one step behind the story. But sometimes I feel like too far behind the story, and I get kind
yeah. Did you get all the John Carpenter references?
Well,
There's
definitely
so
Thing
many
influence.
John Carpenter references.
Even the character named Clark.
And the Loomis. There's a Loomis in it. There's a the Thing DVD on the shelf.
I didn't see the Thing DVD on the shelf.
Yeah. There's like so many Carpenter references in it.
Oh, by the way, who has seen John's TV series?
I haven't seen it.
Almost watched it the other night.
Almost watched
it. I was going to, and I ended up watching something else. But have you watched it?
I saw the first episode, and I was kind of gonna try to watch 3 or 4 just to get a sense of where they were going to go with it. I know it's an anthology series, so everything is new. But
what channel is it on?
The Shudder,
Peacock, or Paramount, one of those things. But I was wondering if any of the gang out there saw it and they liked it. Are they still talking?
Yeah. Anybody see the
509
people series?
What's it called? Suburban Tales?
John Carpenter's Suburban Screams?
Yeah.
Is it Suburban Screams?
Something like that.
I could be wrong.
Jason LaPlante said, Michael Myers is my favorite slasher. Nick, do you have any new projects in the works?
No.
There you go.
I'm totally retired. It's just David Gordon Green, grabbed me when I didn't even know I was needed to be grabbed, and maybe would put me in these movies. By the way, thanks to the person with the strange black hair and the peak at the top.
What did I do?
You were the one that
you got him in the movies.
Hooked me up with David Gordon Green.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Series, if it wasn't for you, God knows where I'd be now.
Probably dead. Sir James Brown said, sorry guys, my spell check is trash. Agreed. You take that money you keep throwing down and get spell check. Nova Feedback said, favorite Cronenberg film from each of you guys.
Ooh.
Videodrome. Hands down. Videodrome for me.
Mine, I'm going to say either A History of Violence or Scanners.
Really? Scanners?
Yeah, but I'd say A History of Violence.
Because it would go for me, Videodrome, The Fly.
The Fly, shit.
Yeah.
The Fly's amazing.
Maybe Dead Zone. The ice
Dead Zone
is gonna break.
Okay. Dead Zone, absolutely number 1. Then History of Violence. Then The Fly. Then Scanners.
Then maybe Crash.
No, Crash.
Oh yeah.
I think The Fly was my favorite. But the first one I saw, what was the one called? Was it Breeders or something? The one with the
Brood?
The Brood?
Brood. With the penis or the vagina underneath the
wait, you're talking about the one with the porn star.
Yeah.
The one with Tracy Lords.
No, not her.
It called Breeders?
Marilyn Chambers.
The Brood.
Chambers.
The Brood.
What is it? Rabid.
Oh, it is Rabid. Yeah, you're right.
Rabid.
That was just really scary and weird. I loved it.
There you go. Let's see.
I have one of those, by the way, a vagina here. So.
Oh my God.
Probably why I liked it so much.
Wow. Okay. Well, can't monetize this now. He's made it X-rated. Let's see. Logan Dumont said, "Hi Nick. I'm a big fan of August Rush. You're such a versatile writer. Can you share what your inspiration was for writing that film?"
That was as many screenplays are done there, it goes through an evolution. This one had an original screenplay. I'm forgetting the name of the young man that did it, very talented. Had the notion of the character, but didn't have a plot that worked. So I talked to the producer. I said, I got an idea. And he said, run with it, Nick. And they did, and it worked. And then they made the movie. So I had fun. I got to go on the set of that. What a nice cast that was, with Robin Williams again, by the way.
And my client, Freddie Highmore, as a youngster.
Freddie. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't know he was your client.
Yeah.
Someday he'll have to, thank me for my work on that.
He's such a nice guy, like the nicest friggin' guy.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the news that Anchor Bay is coming back?
No.
Anchor Bay Entertainment is making a comeback, and they announced 2 releases, one of which being Dinner with Leatherface documentary that a buddy of mine made. I actually happened to be in, apparently.
Huh.
I was interviewed for it. I was in the trailer, I think. But I'm always for any, I don't know if it's going to be physical media exactly. I'm not really sure. Are they doing it as a label? I'm not sure. But I mean, I'm all for it. Any more horror goodness we can have in there. But I just kind of feel like if it is physical media, it's a little late to be getting it back. But obviously all the best wishes to that working out. T's and P's, thoughts and prayers. Let's see. I want to get this out there. I do these prop collection videos, right? And I'm showing a lot, I don't have to do these. I do them to share them with the people, It's a lot of time and work and effort that goes into it. I'm just asking, take that and let that be what it is. And please quit messaging me for more detailed photos of certain props because you want to make a replica, or you want to, can you get a really good up close shot of this? It's like, no, that's not, no, I'm sharing, and that's about as much as I want to share. All right. Let's leave it at that.
That's it.
That is really mean.
Thank you. Brad said, what direction would you guys like to see Halloween go in? TV series. I'd like a full-length flashback. Son of a bitch, a.k.a. hang around dude. I don't know what the hell. I guess that, I think he's saying his name is son of a bitch, a.k.a. hang around dude. So anyway, what if you guys, TV series, what would you like to see done? Are you over it? I think Chris is over it.
I'll do it. You want to Halloween?
Suburban Screams. Somebody verified it's Suburban Screams.
Suburban Screams. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see the Chronicles of Dr. Loomis.
Ooh. You mean all the people he had?
All the people. And then you sprinkle in Michael Myers here and there.
Yeah.
Like just a meeting with him here and there, but have other people, have other psychos that he dealt with.
Hear me out. Here's my idea. The life and times of Lindsay Wallace, an awkward girl, an awkward teen girl growing up, learning about sex, drugs, and dealing with a serial killer in her past.
Right. It's like a John Hughes. It's a John Hughes type thing.
Little Darlings meets Halloween.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay.
Dim Slayer 666. Hello from South Korea. It was good to see you again. So sorry I couldn't visit Mr. Nelson's booth at H45. Really love your work. Now, if this is the guy that I remember we met a fan from South Korea at H45. Now, I want to say here, he did a super chat, and it's a weird symbol, and it's 10,000. Something tells me it's
like $1.
It might be like $1, but it looks really impressive. So I was about to cut out and go shopping, but anyway, good to see you. It was a real pleasure to meet you, and thanks for tuning in. What time is it in South Korea right now, I wonder? Mike Kreischuk said, I met Nick in Knoxville and just wanted to thank him again for being such a wonderful human being and express my love for Starfighter.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Nick Castle? You met Nick Castle?
Was
it Nick, or was it Nick Carter? Are you sure it was Nick Castle?
Sometimes I'll really do that personable character that I play sometimes.
Well, he gets mistaken.
Nick, you're getting a lot of love here on the show.
He is.
Right?
Yeah.
Can we do this tomorrow too?
Of course. Andromeda 1741 said, "How did it feel breathing Michael's death scene?" You breathed his death, right? Didn't you?
No, it was fun with that. Actually, the death scene, yeah, that wasn't as much fun as when he was in Kills at the end, near the end of Kills, where he's getting beaten and it looks like he's dead on the street with all the people there. That's where I had a lot of fun, because I asked the person that was doing the work there, it was kind of directing me. I said, "Well, what does David want here?" And he went, "I don't know, just try a bunch of stuff." So I did breathing, but then I did some things where I would go like finally he says something, and I would go like, "Oh, or I would go, "I love you," or something stupid. I thought that was the most fun. I got to be creative.
Rosebud.
That's a great idea.
Right?
Does everyone know what Rosebud means?
Nobody knows. They haven't seen it.
Okay.
Sir James Brown said, "Are you guys going to watch that Planet of the Apes CGI massacre? And why don't they just use practical effects?" I'll probably watch it because I do enjoy the Planet of the Apes stuff, but I am in agreement that anything with hair, CGI drives me crazy. The CGI bears in the True Detective thing just looks all that CGI animals look terrible. I haven't seen that Argyle movie, but every time I see that stupid preview of the cat, it just looks so fake. It takes me right out of the movie. Don't go grab them.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen them do the practical, but I'll check it out. I thought the ones that they did previous were actually not bad. Not so bad. So I'll check it out.
The CGI still bugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
The practical one, though, when you think about it, though, would you rather see the CGI ones or go back to the day of the guy in the suit ones?
Guy in the suit for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do guy in a suit. Yeah.
You guys like guy in a suit?
I like guy in a suit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're original.
My guys in suits. What can I say? Lee the Machine Bowers. Dude, what are you doing, bro? I'm going to cut you off. You got to save your money. Jeez. For the channel, gotta head out. Much love, Sean, the guy who did the Terror Train figure. If he does the Lizard and Old Man figures, I'll snatch them and send them to you to add with the figure. I'll send you complete the set. Please have you met Derek McKinnon, who played Kenny? Yes, in fact, I used to represent him. I took him to his first few conventions, and then he kind of fell off the face of the earth. Then he got announced for a couple conventions this past year that he never showed up for. And the convention never announced him as canceled and kind of acted like it never happened, which isn't shocking with this particular convention. I won't get into it, which one it is. Anyway, but so I guess any promoter out there, if you just want to put Derek McKinnon up on your website and have him not come, I guess it's okay. But thanks a lot, Lee. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Texas Adventures. I don't know how much longer we want to go on this. We still got 506 people in the house here, so we're entertaining. We're entertaining people.
I say we start to wrap this up.
I'm having fun. Texas
fun too.
Adventures said, "Come visit Dallas." That's it. I'll be in Dallas in May.
I was there last year. I was there last year. I had a great time with John Carpenter, as a matter of fact.
Oh, lovely.
That was a great weekend.
Oh, somebody told me that the 10,000 in Korea or whatever is $7.50.
There you go. That's not bad. Not shabby.
It's still good. Matt Lucas said, "Did you guys watch The Greatest Night in Pop?"
I did.
What was that? I don't know what that is.
It's a documentary about the We Are the World recordings.
Oh yeah. Is it good?
It's not bad. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I mean, once you get around having to hear the "We Are the World" song throughout the entire thing, it's actually really interesting how they broke it down, how it actually happened, how they shot it on the night of the American Music Awards. If you remember the American Music Awards,
and that's how they got them all there.
That's how they got them all there in LA and stuff.
Wow,
it's actually really good. I would check it out if you're into that. Yeah, it's good.
Jack wants to know, are you guys aware of the "Give It Back" whisper from Kills? Seems unintentional, but I personally really dig it.
Don't know anything about that.
Give it back.
No.
Oh, like I think they
mask
the shape saying give the mask back. Like
I think I remember hearing that, but that's not real. All right, that's just like it's become folklore.
Yeah.
Jason LaPlatte wants to know what our favorite Italian giallo films are.
Suspiria.
Deep Red. Not a big giallo guy, to be honest with you. Four Flies on Grey Velvet. I like.
Zombie.
I like Suspiria.
Let's see. Brandon Collins. Nick just left. Which film of your dad's was your favorite?
Let's see. My dad's
Michael Meowers.
My dad's it's a combination. He did a movie called Stormy Weather. It was an all-black cast back in the late 30s that was pretty neat and had Nicholas Brothers tap dancing. Love that one. But the one that I think is his most famous is called Summer Stock with Gene Kelly. Wait, what are we going to do? We're going to do a show and tell. With Gene
Brendan Collins says Suspiria isn't giallo. That's horseshit. It is too.
Look at this. Gene Kelly, Judy Garland, and my dad. He's choreographing a scene in there.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I'm gonna do some get off my lawns here. So I went to McDonald's recently. Remember how the whole remember the Super Size Me thing? Because of that they got rid of that, and they said it was making America fat and blah 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 all this crap. But yet they're offering a 4-patty Big Mac right now. Seems like anyway.
They're supersizing without supersizing.
Exactly.
They're super duper sizing.
I don't know if many of you go to Disneyland or amusement parks very often. I go to Disneyland. I'm annual pass, but I am stop it with the strollers. The strollers that are the size of large shopping
strollers
carts.
Everywhere. Let's just with the super F10 Chevy size strollers everywhere.
Exactly.
Enough.
I mean, they've got wheels on them this big now. Rubber wheels.
They're fucking stupid.
Wait a minute. Why do you care though? They get in your way.
They get in the way.
You're trying to walk through Disneyland. It's already crowded, and you got these ginormous strollers, and they're everywhere. They're everywhere. There's as many strollers as there are people. It's insane.
You know what else? You know what else I don't like about that? Those babies in there.
I know. And stop with the babies.
Thank you. Enough with the babies. Stop
having babies.
Kids.
Did you see the guy that was yelling at the baby in the plane?
No. Oh, I think
last week it was one of the best crazy person in a plane videos they've done. If you haven't seen
I'll look that one up.
Look that one up because it's pretty crazy.
All right, here's a get off my lawn. I went to FedEx yesterday. Reluctantly, I had to ship something, and anyway, I hate FedEx, but so I had to buy one of their boxes, right? And I'm looking at the box, and the box has on the side the measurements, 12 by 8 by 4 or whatever it was, right? And when I took it up to the counter and they went to do the thing, she pulls out the tape measure and measured it. And I'm like, it says it right on the box. Why are you, and it's your own box. It's a FedEx box. Why are you measuring the box that says what it is on the side? Anyway, I'm sorry. It just bothers me.
Wait a minute.
Have you heard?
Sean, I have one. I have
Okay.
a Plow Your Lawn thing, and I've never done one now.
Please.
First of all, motorcycles. Now, a lot of you guys are
get off my motorcycles.
Love motorcycles, but
okay.
First of all, around my neighborhood, they really do have a muffler problem. You know, where they go and they make so much noise just to. Why? Why do they do that? Just they have small penises, or
very small.
That's the
very
problem.
Small.
Then
it's their version of going, "Hey, mom, look, mom, look, mom, look at me, mom."
Then the other thing that this might not be fair, but I don't like motorcycles. I was on the 134 in Los Angeles, bumper to bumper today. You know, Friday afternoon when everyone's getting away for a 3-day weekend, and the motorcycles go between the lines.
Yeah,
right past me.
Yeah,
I'm going, get in line with the rest of us. Come on.
Oh, very dangerous, though. I mean, actually, there was a guy killed right down the street, like at the light right by my house. Like, a motorcyclist was killed about 3 nights ago. I mean, it was like they had everything blocked off with. I mean, there was probably like 20 friggin' cop cars. It was a car hit a motorcyclist, and I was going to the grocery store when I saw it, and I asked people, I said, what happened? And they said, yeah, he's dead. The motorcyclist is dead. I was like, I didn't see the body, but they said he was a goner. It's dangerous.
Riding a motorcycle in LA is dangerous, man. I had a motorcycle and I got into an accident, and I was a safe driver. I wasn't splitting lanes or anything. Guy pulled out in front of me. I broke this entire half of my body. Ooh. It was awful. It was it's not a question of if, it's a question of when, if you have a motorcycle.
No, so it doesn't matter how good of a rider you are.
It doesn't matter.
All it takes is one idiot to just turn.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So I've been noticing, have you been noticing there's been some chatter on the interwebs in regards to a sequel to Halloween 4?
Yes, I've heard about this.
And I guess
a prequel to Halloween 4.
I'm seeing sequel that Daniel Harris wants to come back as the killer, and even Dwight Little has said he would love to make it.
Right? Why?
Yeah, just stop with that.
Don't need it. Stop it.
No, I'm sorry. If you like the movie, cool. It's no. I mean, and let's be realistic. That is never going to happen. It's just not.
No.
That. No matter how hard you lobby for it.
What you're saying is don't hold your breath.
Well, no matter how hard you lobby for that, nobody's going to make a sequel to Halloween 4. There's not going to be a sequel to Resurrection. Just let it go. It's not just going to, I mean, I know this is the Choose Your Own Adventure franchise of Halloween where they've been jumping all over the place, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to just randomly. Maybe I could see some sort of sequel happen to Halloween 3. I could see something, but not. No. Anyway, stop it. Get off my lawn.
Can I do a get off my lawn?
Yes, please.
Okay. I go to Petco the other day, which is a fine establishment. But fuck me, every time I go to Petco and I walk up to cash out, the person's like, "Are you a member of our club?" Whatever the club is. And I'm like, "I don't know, maybe. I don't know." And they're like, "Well, what's your phone number?" I give them the phone number. "No, it's not in here." "Okay, can I just pay for my shit?" And then it's like, "No, do you have another phone number?" "Okay, give them Stephanie's phone number." "No, that's not it either. Do you have another phone number?" "I don't have another phone number. I don't want to be a member of the, can we all just be in the club? Like, can we all just get the discount, or is that socialism? What the fuck? I mean, can
love your pets? Give them a number.
I just want to pay for my food and get the fuck out of here. I'm buying cat litter. I don't want to be a member of your cat litter club. Just here's my money. I want to get out of here. Just going on and on and on with the whole thing.
Okay. Oh, I got to tell you about this. It was kind of funny the other night. So we're in the car, and I have my playlist on random, right? And the song "Magic" comes on by the Cars. Oh, it's magic.
Sure.
You know, and Nay's listening to it, and she goes, "Isn't this in like a forgot what she said. Isn't this in some commercial for like impotence or something?" It was like, and then I started thinking about it. It is. It's in some.
It is.
Yeah, that's the song from, and it was just funny to me that that's what she knew it from. It was like a erectile dysfunction commercial.
That's funny.
I don't remember what it is. Like,
kudos to whoever the marketing genius that picked that song to do that.
I can't remember, but it just kind of at the same time it kind of depressed me. You know, I was like, oh no.
I bet you they're not depressed though. They're probably getting some good change out of that. Don't you
know? Speaking of going to stores and being frustrated, I had to go to IKEA to get another one of these record things, right? Why do we have to go through the maze just to buy something?
Oh my God, the IKEA maze.
The IKEA maze. So yeah. I am the IKEA rebel. I go through the exit.
Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
Because otherwise you're in there for a good hour just trying to walk through the
IKEA labyrinth.
Can you imagine if the grocery store was like IKEA, that you were forced to go down every aisle to get out?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be not a bad idea, really. I don't know, but
do they still have the meatballs though?
Oh yeah, the Swedish meatballs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
they do.
Which are pretty.
But they
good.
got rid of the Swedish fish.
Did they?
Yeah, you can't get Swedish fish.
Oh God, I just got a text from Stephanie.
Oh, you're fucked.
Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it.
No,
it's a middle finger. There it is.
There it is. You got it.
Your 6-month-old infant does not appreciate Disneyland. Also, middle finger. So she's making a good point. We can be in agreement on with her not flipping me off, but yeah. Yeah, but and if you guys have any other complaints about Disneyland, eternalcraft.com, you can reach out.
Oh shit! All right, I'm stepping out for a minute. I'll be right back.
Red Menace said the greatest mystery of Greatest Night in Pop was why was Aykroyd there, and why do they not address it at all? Why was Dan Aykroyd there? Did you watch this, or only Chris, who just popped out?
What was it that
about the making of the We Are the World documentary?
I didn't see it. I didn't see
it. Maybe he just went to the Grammys or whatever. Maybe he just went that night. Maybe Blues Brothers. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Dog 500, which my buddy Josh said, when are we getting another Del Taco review with you, Nick, and Chris? Much love, Sean. I don't think I'll be doing Del Taco reviews anymore. That was just massive boredom during COVID. What is this? Ciara Prestigiacomo? Prestigiacomo. That's a mouthful of a last name there. Nick, met you in Nashville and we talked about Michael Meowers. I mentioned that I have a cat named Loomis that is all black as well. Chatted for a few. I'll cherish that conversation forever. Little heart and thank you.
I remember you. I remember you talking about Loomis too. That was very cool. Hopefully earlier on you saw the one and only here.
Oh yeah, the real deal. He's there. Oh, somebody actually said Aykroyd was there because he was part of the Blues Brothers and involved with a lot of musicians that had ties to people in that room. Oh, there you go. Somebody answered.
Did Aykroyd actually sing though?
I think he was pretending to. I mean, he probably was. I mean, he sings in Blues Brothers when it's a chorus of like 100, 50 people. I mean, you can be not so great. Let's see. Anthony Watt said, I would be happy if Malick says the Halloween franchise is over and they never make another Halloween movie. Well, I hate to break it to you, Anthony. As long as that thing's bringing in the cha-ching, they're going to keep cranking them out.
They're going to keep doing it.
Yep.
But it might be on the small screen, right? Next version.
I mean, there's rumors. Yeah, there's rumors for sure.
I think a groundswell of we want Nick to direct, write, and produce the next version of that. A groundswell.
You
know, you could start with 508 people. Okay, maybe not.
All right. Let's see. Getting back to. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I get off my lawn here. So I don't know if you saw this. Chris can't comment because he's not here. But I posted a picture on Instagram of a girl with an ankle bracelet at Disneyland. And do you remember this, Chris?
I'm back. What did I miss?
I posted a picture on Instagram of a girl that was in line in front of me at Disneyland with an ankle monitor and a pair of tennis shoes that said "fuck you" on the side. And now here's the thing. I wasn't shaming the person for the ankle monitor. I thought it was hilarious. Ankle monitor and "fuck you" written on the side of the shoe. I didn't show her face. I literally showed from her calves down. Right. I got so much shit for posting that I was shaming somebody.
Oh.
You know what?
Yeah.
First
I don't
off,
know.
everybody who bitched about that, suck it. I really don't care. I thought it was funny. I thought it was I thought it was hilarious. Okay. But the whole,
I find it actually quite flattering that you did that woman did that, and you were acknowledging how awesome that was, right? Or no, am I wrong?
No, I was acknowledging how just hilarious it was. Like,
right, it's funny.
I can't imagine that somebody with "fuck you" written on the side of their shoe would have an ankle monitor on at Disneyland of all places. Not that they can't go to Disneyland. I'm not saying they can't. But I just thought it was funny. That was, if she didn't have "fuck you" written on the shoe, I probably wouldn't have taken the picture. But again, I didn't show who she was, but the comments I got, the politically correct, people that were like, you don't know what she could have went through. She could have been a victim of domestic violence. And this,
she's at Disneyland.
Dude, all these crazy scenarios of why she could have an ankle monitor, it was just insane. I was just sitting back reading this stuff going, oh my God, people are just out of their minds,
Well, if she had an ankle monitor, she wouldn't be a victim of sexual abuse. She'd be the perpetrator.
Right.
Well, some people were saying it could have been a monitor for something else, for like alcohol or I don't care. It was funny. Have a sense of humor. It's comedy. I was making light of something.
Everything is funny. Everything is funny.
You don't know who she was. You didn't see any of her except for her feet. So calm down.
Right.
I know those ankles. How dare you? So anyway, I just thought and I couldn't believe what ended up happening. I think somebody actually linked my thing to like some page where, a bunch of Karens gather, and they all started going to my thing because it was all people that don't follow me that were just bashing me.
Oh.
So it's funny how that happens. They'll flood you. They get outraged. Outraged.
Yeah.
Gotta have a sense of ankle monitor as a new fashion statement is not a bad idea.
Or writing "fuck you" on the side of your shoe. I think that's a good look. I'm not shaming it at all. Seven Sin Studios, our good friend over in the UK, said it's good to see horror growing in the UK. From what I saw it For the Love of Horror, was great hanging out with you guys. I'm off now. It's 4:30 in the morning over here. Take care, all. Thanks for hanging with us that long, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Sir James Brown is back. Who made The Mask and the Halloween pornography movies in the 90s?
I have no idea, but I'd like to know. And I want one. I didn't know that existed.
There was Halloween pornos.
Did you know that, Nick?
Well, I did a few of them.
I knew it.
No, I didn't.
What is your guys' take on new novels coming out of old movies? Like, I've been seeing like these new novels coming out. Like there's a new Silent Night, Deadly Night novel. There's a new My Bloody Valentine novel coming out. I mean, isn't it just published fan fiction, really? I mean, that's all it is. It's not, the original writer isn't continued. It's basically fan fiction.
Right.
I'm not really interested
novelizations of these movies, you mean?
No. They're making sequel novels.
Oh.
I've seen that they've been coming out lately. They call them sequels, but they're hardback books.
Right.
I just
don't know. Feel, I mean, I think if someone's going to write them, people want to, you know, you're not making movies or sequels of those movies, and people want to see the story through, and someone's making money off it, and it's a creative outlet. I don't know. I support it.
But at the same time, it's no different than if I just posted my story online. It's the same thing. It's just they're asking you to pay for it, and it's slickly packaged with cool artwork.
True.
Well, someone would have to get the rights in order to.
Yeah, you have to get the rights to do.
Be able to do that.
They have been.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You should do that. Why not do that?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm just saying. I wanted to know what your take was on them. Do you care about them? Would you actually read any of them?
I don't think I don't know. It would have to. I mean, no. There's other things to read before I would read a Silent Night, Deadly Night novelization continuation story. There's so many amazing books to read. So no, but I support it. I support it 100%. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. This is an interesting thing. I know we're going to wrap it up here soon, but I thought this actually, I thought was kind of mind blowing and sad at the same time. So I'm sure you know, or you've heard that, you know, they don't teach cursive in school anymore, like handwriting, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I deal with a lot of autograph dealers, and an autograph dealer was telling me this past weekend that they've been doing a lot of signings with young athletes, and none of them know how to sign their name. They print their names.
Wow.
Oh. That's
wow.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like,
it's sad is what it is. It's sad.
But it's sad. Isn't that kind of crazy to think that in the future, the near future, nobody's going to know how to sign something?
To write. No one's going to know how to
cursive.
Write.
Yeah. But they print it. Like my autograph is S-E-A.
Block letters.
Yeah. That's what their signature is now.
Wow.
Kind of crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. It just blew my mind when he told me that.
I don't support that in any way, shape, or form.
I wonder how cursive started. Now that I think of it.
Google it.
Thanks, Biden. You know, he's old enough. He might have started it. Let's see. I'm very upset that Smucker's has stopped making the Knott's Berry Farm jelly and jams available in grocery stores. I now have to go to Knott's Berry Farm to get my jellies and jams. I just want to put that out there. I'm inconvenienced, but I can still get them. Okay, here. Got a couple more super chats. We're going to wrap it up soon here. Mike Krychuk said, Nick, what was Robert Preston like to work with?
He was a total delight. He was a pro, as you might imagine, and he remembered all his lines. He was fun to work with. And of course, he was, if you know the movie, he was a flim flam artist in the movie. And of course, he was even, the reason he was even cast or thought about for the role was, of course, his very famous role as Professor Harold Hill in The Music Man, which was very much like that. So when Jonathan Betchwell, the writer, came up with the idea, he went, Nick, The Music Man in outer space. How about Robert Preston for Centauri? It was just one of the great ideas of all time.
Wow. Whose idea was it?
It was Jonathan Betchwell, the writer.
Oh, wow.
Of the movie. But to get back to your question, just a great guy. He was on the show for a few weeks. A professional, very great to be around. Told some cool stories that I don't remember, of course, but just one of those wonderful moments, because I always loved his work.
Yeah, he was great as that character.
Yeah.
And so was Dan O'Herlihy, Connell Cochran. He what was his character's name?
Greg.
Greg. I know it started with a G. Let's see. Lee the Machine. I thought you left, Lee. I thought you went to bed. Lee the Machine Bowers. One more before I go. Yes, Uncle Nick should direct a new Halloween. I would love to see his direction of the movie. Much love.
Thank you, sir. Well, we just go to Malik tomorrow and say we have a consensus.
We have a consensus.
I did it before.
Petition.
I'm going to get you in there again, this time at the director's seat.
Yeah, there you go.
So this might be a slightly controversial topic to jump into as we're trying to wrap up. But
oh boy,
right now, tonight, I guess it's already ended for the night because it's North Carolina, Mad Monster Party. Kevin Spacey was doing his first convention appearance. And there was a lot of brouhaha on the old interwebs about, how dare he, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Now, mind you, I'm not defending him at all. He was acquitted. He was not charged with anything. He was acquitted. Why shouldn't he be allowed, if people want to meet him, to meet him? I mean, Mike Tyson does convention, and he was a convicted rapist. I mean, also, I got a lot of hate comments when I posted the picture of me and Alec Baldwin. I met Alec Baldwin at a convention recently. I did not book him in there, but super nice guy. And they're like, "Well, he's a murderer." Blah blah blah. I mean, does anybody out there really believe Alec Baldwin intended to kill his DP, his director of photography? Like, I mean, and why is it that they're attacking Alec Baldwin and they're going after him, but like Michael Massey, nobody went after Michael Massey when he shot and killed Brandon Lee on The Crow. Why is it different? I think because one is very politically outspoken, and the other was just a guy, But I just think it's kind of insane. Just like there's a lot of selective outrage, and I think it's just whatever, man. I mean, the guy, again, back to Spacey, the guy was acquitted. He's got to earn a living. We don't know if he has money. I mean, he's probably spent a shit ton in legal fees. Who knows what if he wants to work, he should be allowed to work. There's people
if he's
that
acquitted, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, even if he wasn't acquitted, even if he was charged, did time, and got out, people should be allowed to have a second chance and live their lives.
Absolutely. You pay your debt, you do your thing. Yeah. And as far as the Alec Baldwin Russ thing, I was just having this conversation the other day with somebody. That is 100% the responsibility of the armorer.
Yeah, totally.
The armorer on the movie. If you know anything about how movies work, about how the hierarchy of movies work, that is 100% the responsibility of the armorer. And there's no dancing around that whatsoever.
When a weapon of any kind is handed to an actor on set, it is supposed to have been cleared and checked.
The armorer's job, their sole purpose for existing on the set, is to make sure that that weapon is safe, is to make sure that that weapon is ready to go. Don't even get me started on that, because I'll fucking go on.
Oh, get off his lawn with the armor.
Get off my lawn with the armor.
Yeah. Oh, one minor comment on that is maybe it's not minor, but and I'm not saying this is the case necessarily with this, but I am also suspect of a show that is, and most of them are, it's almost ubiquitous with all shows. You know how it works, especially Chris. You are always in a rush to finish things quickly, on time, before that. And it's all about the money. It's all about the dollars. And a lot of that pushing comes, if you don't show up on time, if you don't do the thing before they even want you to finish, it's a lot of pressure. And if the pressure was off, there'd be a little bit more time to do your job right. That's just for everybody. When it comes to the armor, though.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's a whole other. Yeah,
and other factors are working long hours and not having enough sleep. You know, I mean, but again, I just feel it's crazy that people think that he intentionally murdered somebody.
That's ridiculous.
No. Timothy 9969 retracted a message, but thank you regardless. Allison Hill just sent $1.99. Thank you, Allison. Appreciate it. Joel Felon said, or Phelan, Nick, someday I hope to meet you. Michael scared the hell out of me as a kid. You are forever the boogeyman.
I try to be.
He tries. My buddy Chris said, we'll gladly pay $5 to find out what that disco light show is outside of Chris's garage. What is that outside? Do you have
over
a fire
there?
pit going? Yeah.
That? Oh, well, that's a light. And then right outside, I have a flame, like one of those flame bulbs.
Okay.
LED flame bulb that's right outside. That's my porch light over there. So
LED flame bulb.
Really? That's what you focused on? That
you
really?
paid $5 to find that out.
Okay, man.
Allison Hill is back. Allison Hill said, This is for Nick. How would you continue Halloween?
Oh, with me directing it.
There you go.
I don't have a clue as to what to do. If someone gave me money, I'd figure it out.
Timothy 9969 wants to know, Chris, what was it like with Adam Sandler on Little Nicky?
Adam was awesome. Adam's the nicest guy. He treats his crew really well. He takes care of them. He's funny. He's down to earth. I have nothing but great things to say about Adam Sandler. He's a good guy. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm reading some comments here. People are agreeing with what I said on the Baldwin Spacey thing. Somebody said, next thing you know, Victor Salva does a convention. Just so you know, Victor Salva has done conventions. So, he was convicted, whatever, and did his whatever back in 87 or something. And he's made many movies since then and went to conventions promoting them. It wasn't until the rise of social media where people could soapbox everything and, scream and complain that he started getting, attacked again. Like, it was all dead and gone and buried, and he'd made probably 6 films since Clown House. I met him at a convention, got a photo with him. This is in probably early 2000s. I didn't know anything about anything that he had done. I just knew he directed Jeepers Creepers, and I got a picture with him. I'll probably be canceled now just for saying I took a photo with him. But the thing is, he's done conventions. Would he be able to do one today? I don't think so, because people would, attack him.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Did you see this one super chat?
No, where? Oh shit. Oh, you know what? These guys, X5 Podcast, they always hit up Scott on Tape's channel, and they seem to always super chat him $500, which is mind blowing. Appreciate that. Wow. What's up, dude? Just wanted to pop in and show. I think that's supposed to mean show some love and say hello. Look forward to meeting you someday. Scott speaks so highly of you. See you soon. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. How do you even, what?
Check out their channel, X5 Podcast. They have some really cool guests. My buddy Scott on Tape's been on there a bunch of times, and they do. I think they're Alabama based. And check them out. Go subscribe to their channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look forward to meeting you as well. Preston Sargent said, huge Myers fan, but me and my dad used to quote Major Payne lines. But thanks for those memories, Nick. Hope you come back to Scarefest. Scarefest in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you ever do we do Scarefest long time ago? We might have.
Scarefest was Kentucky.
I mean, we're talking like 2014, like long time ago. Like we may have.
Oh no, I did Scarefest last year in Lexington.
Oh wait, you did, dude. Okay, wait a second. Okay, which is the one that you started to say? You started to say one that hadn't been announced, and I mixed it up with Scarefest. All right, he did Scarefest last year. Never mind.
And I think, Sean, well, never mind.
Yeah, we will talk. We can't talk about it now.
Can't talk about it.
But Scarefest a good show. It was a good show. Very good. Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Let's see.
Sure, we've been going for almost 3 hours.
Let me see. Let me check my list here if I have anything else to bitch about.
Crazy.
I mean, I did want to do some shout outs to some people we lost. We lost some, Tom Wilkinson, Cindy Morgan from Tron, David Soul from Salem's Lot and Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, there's
Carl
been a lot
Weathers,
of Carl Weathers, of course, who we covered already. It's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but I saw a post that Joyce Trixie Randolph passed away from the Honeymooners, and I was just shocked she was still alive.
Wow. Yeah, me too.
I thought she had died years ago. No offense to Trixie, but
Wayne Kramer.
Who's Wayne Kramer?
From the MC5.
Oh yeah.
For the MC5 passed away just recently.
Who's the country artist that just passed?
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith, right?
Yeah.
The guy that Putin just killed.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Thanks for making it heavy again, Nick. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's another. I'm going to get back to Disneyland complaining real quick. First off, the Genie Plus system sucks. I'm sorry. If you guys don't know about this, they used to have a thing called Fast Pass at Disneyland where every hour or so you could get a Fast Pass and you'd get a ticket that would give you a time like an hour time that you could come back and ride the ride and get through a quicker line. They've done away with that and they call it Genie Plus now, where you pay for the Fast Pass.
Yeah.
It's like, you're already hitting us for over $100 to get in this damn place. Now you want me to pay you another $25 a person to get in a short line for Rise of the Resistance?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Fuck it. Also, another thing, we're talking about kids, annoying kids and strollers and all this stuff at Disneyland. They've got a new thing they've been selling at amusement parks. They're these bubble makers that makes thousands of bubbles, and they just hold it and it just lights up and shoots. It is the most obnoxious thing. And their parents are like, how cute is that? And you're walking through a sea of bubbles and they're popping in your face and you're feeling the wetness. Stop it with the stupid bubble machines. I'm going to smash your kid's bubble machine. All right.
Sean is angry at bubbles.
He's angry. I thought, when we got shot by Tom Savini in the flamethrower, I thought when he pulled that gun out, it was a bubble machine. I swear to God. I was like, oh, what does Tom have? It's a bubble gun. And it was a flamethrower.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Also, somebody pointed out to me just the other day on social media that somebody was selling Horrors Hallowed Grounds merchandise on Redbubble.
Oh.
Kind of like we do on TeePublic.
Right.
I had to go over there and do a copyright thing on all of them and get them taken down.
Wow.
I mean, I appreciate the fact that I've rose to such levels of popularity that I could now be bootlegged, but for fuck's sakes, come on.
Wow.
Anyway, okay. Last super chat, the classically deceased. Can you reveal any new guest that'll be on the show? On this show? I don't think we've really talked. Well, you know who we need to have on 100% that I've talked to about coming on so many times and wants to come on is Jamie Kennedy. So maybe we should have Jamie Kennedy on the next episode.
Yeah,
he'd be great.
Yeah,
he'd come on, he'd talk like this. He'd be like, "Yeah, Scream is crazy. Randy, the rules."
So, but yeah,
that would be a good guess.
He's an outspoken guy. He's an outspoken guy.
Yeah. I love that about him. Yeah.
Oh, we got a couple more. These super chats are sneaking here at the end. Quit it with the super chats, people. We're wrapping it up.
Stop it. Stop it.
Sir James Brown said, I agree. Genie Pass sucks ass. I was just there last night. Andromeda 1741 said, Nick, celebrity compliments. Celebrity compliments on your Michael Myers. Celebrity compliments on your Michael Myers.
Thank you.
So Nick.
All right.
Batsy 41. Batsy 41. I don't know if it was mentioned during the show, but Sean, what is the Freddy glove behind you? Merci. Merci beaucoup. It is a screen used glove and sleeve that I will be doing an episode on soon. So stay tuned and you'll get to hear all about it, where it came from, what it looks like up close, how scurry it is. It's scurry.
It's so scurry.
Way scurry.
So scurry.
All right, guys, even though it was 469 people still in here, I'm going to let you guys enjoy your it's not Saturday, Friday night. I don't even know what day it is. We keep talking, it will be Saturday.
Exactly.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you, Nick, for coming and joining us and hanging out.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. We hope it was remotely entertaining and filled your time. I would hang out here with you all night, but you know what? I don't want to.
We hope it's everything you could have imagined it was and more.
Yeah. We love you guys. And thank you again so much for hanging out with us and chiming in.
More super chats just came in.
Even if you didn't get super chats, oh my God. Even if you didn't get super chats, and sorry we didn't answer your questions, but thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Be kind to each other. Be cool to each other.
Allison Hill said, any chance you guys can do more shows? Love you. Yes, we will do more shows.
We will do more shows.
Granny's Gone Rabid said, hi, Chris. Curious if you had Dick Smith's horror makeup kit as a kid in the 70s, if that kit is what you first started out with.
It's not what I first started out with, but hell yes, I had that. Yeah. No, I started off with orange peels and oatmeal. But yes, I had that and it was awesome.
Okay, guys, we're calling it. Oh, Allison Hill again. Any chance he can be a guest? No. Yeah, I know. He absolutely could, but he would in a million years. I don't think so.
Never would.
All right, love you guys. We're cutting out. Take care.
All right, guys. Be good to each other.